Good. Okay, welcome back. I guess we're starting over. So, in announcements...
Ah!
I didn't get quiet already. Dan was talking and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I heard it come through for Dan.
Yes, that's fun.
Yeah, this.
Please mark that down for TikTok later. Just write down what time it happened. It was having. B says yay, no PowerPoint. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Where were we?
Fucking
No, why is my camera?
Man.
Are we good now? Anybody?
No.
Yes, I think so. I'm seeing
My
your-
camera is doing. Oh, it's.
My system was not the problem.
I'm putting down, like, what time it happened real life, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you might notice we have a new background, which is Runa's creation. We have the characters in lovely res here with the glowing eye off of Lorelei
So
now
cute.
prominently displayed.
I think this is our best resolution one we've ever had. Everything
Yes.
else has been blurry, and
Yeah.
this looks so
This one
clear.
came out
You
so
can-
crisp.
And Dre's short hair.
Yeah, because he has short hair now.
Yeah. It feels very doodly.
I also really like Yaisel's undercut. You see it on
Yeah.
the side. It's cool. It's cool. And she did lots of fun with color stuff. Oh, I got brought frames again.
It looks fine.
It's down to 26% instead of 86%.
Did you restart the download, bro?
No, I paused it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, just checking.
So the system itself and being on. Is
We'll see.
not the
This
issue.
is
Just
what we got for now.
only asking questions, not
In
me.
this case, I can unplug the Wi-Fi and plug it back in.
If it gets worse, we might try that. But for now, we're going to try to work from here. And I'm going to do the recap again. So, we began last session with Yaisel's wedding to Big Red, her lava ogre lover, who already assumed they were married because his culture does not have, weddings. But, so it was quite fun when she proposed to him. Barian was charged with crafting the venue, creating a tropical island to match Big Red's volcano-like home. And then there was quite a few invites set out with a surprise visit from Mitt the Mighty, the party's Fae friend who pops up now and again, who brought quite a gaggle of Fae with him to
And tried
witness the wedding.
to put the king down by making his name and title better.
His name choice took some workshopping with Yaisel.
Also, I found out that Mitt the Mighty is just Tim backwards, because Tim was my suggestion, and he didn't want Tim, so he went Mitt.
She didn't notice
you
when I
not
did it. I mentioned it later, and she's like, really? Oh, that was fun.
Internet seems good.
The wedding itself was filled with fairly awkward, but mostly sweet speeches. Much drinking and even more dancing, with Purvis playing the role of father for Yaisel, which was a pretty tearful event for both of them. And then a few weeks after the wedding...
Oh, you missed some real important stuff with Uncle Dre here.
That was the awkward speeches part. I just didn't put a name to it.
I mean, more happened.
Nothing, yeah, not right after the wedding. I don't
Nothing.
remember anything.
I-
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
Nothing.
You're right.
Nothing about cool crazy pants and.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fun detail. You'd have to go watch it to see. It's not up yet because our downloader keeps saying my wireframing isn't working on my videos, which is very annoying. But
Very, very annoying.
we'll get back to uploading soon. So yeah, a few weeks later, Barian was approached by a fellow Grand Magus from the Arcanum who was searching for a stone that was sold in the city sometime in the past. One that bears a mark they're familiar with, a mark from the old Arcanum, the organization destroyed long ago, which the new Arcanum has kind of come up from the ashes of. They knew that it was sold to Yaisel's mother figure, Mistress Sarah, one of the concubines of the king. So, Barian and Yaisel took Arvina, the Magus, to visit, and made an agreement with Mistress Sarah, who is hiring Yaisel and getting her to hire the Champions gang as well, to escort Arvina to this location and see what can be found at the place that bears the marks
And hire the party.
of Epilogue. Yes, and hiring the party as well. Somewhere along the way, who knows exactly when in the timing,
Definitely after the wedding.
Dre proposed to Wednesday, who took it a little strangely, but accepted. But we come back with you guys all having said your goodbyes to your various friends and family, and meeting up at Barian's Tower with a group of students and alchemists who are kind of like ducklings around Arvina with different supplies and stuff slung over their back, and a couple of carts with them, as well as about like 15 or so gangsters not belonging to Dre.
Geisel walks up, arms crossed, with like gangsters behind her that she told to look cool, and so they come up like a cool like.
Crip walk up behind you.
Yeah, we try to look so cool.
Okay,
what is happening?
There's the.
Did you hurt yourself? Why are you walking like that?
We're cool.
Are you okay?
There's the rather squat dwarf who is in the back, who is like, "There's no fucking way I'm walking like that."
You mean orc?
I just imagine off to the side, Sindri and like Ella, and Sindri's like, I think they're posturing. They're definitely posturing. She's like, yep, that's what the arm cross is about. Yes, posturing. Can't you see? Look, he's trying to look thuggish.
Group performance check for the cool walk.
I'm
do
so
it,
down.
yeah.
Guys, I was like, Zago, you have to do it. It doesn't make a group thing. If not everyone in the group does it.
Does she get a +5 for frosted tips?
I can blow ice in
She
my hair.
literally has yeah.
Performance?
Yeah, do it. Why
That's
not?
fine.
I'm gonna roll for the
I
gangsters.
really want to look dumb.
Hoping this goes
10.
poorly. They got an 11, so you guys walk up.
Insight check from Dre.
Yeah, like if you were
13. He sees through it.
if you were scared of 15 people, this would be scary for the party for the most part. Not a big deal. They're like,
They're
okay,
just like
try
one
to-
fireball, two fireballs, maybe 3 fireballs.
Nah, just 2.
Yeah, we're cool.
What's that?
How many subscribers do you have?
I don't know. I'll have to go look. But Megan is trying to be talked into a face reveal here by Beast.
Beast, roll persuasion.
Face reveal at 20 subscribers. All right, Beast, go get 20. Go get 19 friends.
Okay.
You can also just gift them.
Yeah. Oh, Beast did a Runa stretch for 1,000.
1,000
Only when I'm
points.
in frame.
Your face is not in frame. Okay, now your face is in frame.
Okay.
What is she stretching?
Oh, get the twists. Yeah. Those are granny twists. I like it. Oh my god! The gangsters going by.
She's got to limp up that lower lumbar.
Oh,
you
the
know?
beast said, all right, time for some subs. Yeah, that a guy.
Yeah, money where your mouth is,
Yeah,
Beast.
beast.
Also, we got a thing back from our subscribers, which was like Twitch sent out like a survey to our subscribers of like, what do you like about them most? And the one we got was our perseverance.
Oh, that's good.
Thank
good.
you. You guys are sweet.
They're like,
That account, it's mostly Dan, but anyway.
Okay. So, you guys are gathered there. You walk up with your gang. Zago, like, in the back, watching this, just...
You have to walk with.
all right, so
I'm not doing it.
It's a group thing.
Nope.
It.
You go look stupid with the idiots.
We'll all look so cool together.
If you have to walk a certain way to look threatening, you're not threatening.
I'm doing
Sindri,
it anyways.
Yes?
it just stop talking. I know they're partially posturing and they're fighting about it right now. It's a little bit of lack of group cohesion.
They look like they're gonna go rob a laundromat.
Yeah, they do. Not very well. It's like we go in there and one of them forgot the screwdriver.
Well, what
to,
are they
like,
gonna have,
open up
13
the coin
lookouts?
parts. Huh?
13 lookouts and 2 people to break in. Just send 3 people.
I know, right? Anyway, like, okay.
They're not even in sync. It couldn't even be a dance number.
That's a good point. Maybe if they had frosted tips. Okay, Arvina,
Yes.
Okay.
where is this place?
It's on Darrow.
Okay, do you have teleportation magic?
I can get us onto Darrow and not incredibly far away, and then it will just be a few days of walking.
Okay, I can help. Or do you have enough magic, or what are you planning? How are you planning on doing it?
I think I can handle it. Teleportation circle is sufficient and cheap.
Sure.
Do you have a favorite location for it, or just here on the ground?
No, I'll take her over to the classroom.
Okay, you
In
lead
here?
this,
I'll open up the new and finished cage.
Yeah, no, there's the cage that goes in. Alex, you'd be a legend, beast and broke. Legend.
I'm gonna like, all right, Dre, you're in first, and Baron will kind of shoo Dre in.
Does Dre step in?
What are you doing? Sorry, I'm
We're about to
trying
teleport.
make us money.
We're about to teleport to Darrow.
Alex is wheeling and dealing.
Okay, we're about to teleport to Darrow. Can you go with the first group?
Fine.
Okay, as soon as Dre steps in, shut the door. Clang! Ah, my plan! He's locked in. We've got him.
What are you doing?
You're in the cage now. You're locked in.
Oh no.
Okay, everyone upstairs to the top.
Is the cage locked with a lock?
Yes.
Can I unlock the lock?
Probably.
It is arcane locked.
Go ahead and make me a thieves tool.
It is a master lock. So 25 plus 10, 35.
That's a 3 and a 4.
I'm just kidding. Opens it up. Alright,
Lets
everyone in,
you
let's go.
unlock.
I got it. Yep.
Right. If that's through, I'm going to send my students through first.
Okay.
As she will prepare the spell and teleport over her students.
I was gonna lean to Barry. Who is this lady again?
She's a Grand Magus from the Arcanum.
Oh, great. 2 nerds. Bringing a bunch of other nerds. On a nerdy field trip to look at nerd shit.
Nerd.
This is actually fairly accurate.
Right?
Yeah!
We're actually,
Fucking nerd.
we're actually going to look at nerd ruins built by older nerds.
Super.
Wow,
Like
nothing's cooler than old nerd shit.
Pre-nerd nerds.
Yeah. They were nerds before it was
I
nerdy.
heard they were geeks.
As she will get another teleport prepared in the next batch, please.
Alright.
Champions.
Okay, as many of the 15 as them
Yeah.
try to run through this in 6 seconds as they can.
I am memorizing her
They
circle.
lose a foot.
Like her
like the last one.
teleportation circle.
Sure, yeah, you're memorizing the circle as she sends through in batches. She waits a few minutes each time, and then sends some more people through, and then sends some more people through, and eventually you guys are all you guys will go through last. And but before, when it's just like the group of you, she'll say, "Right, you've talked to these mercenaries you've hired about the dangers, right?"
Yes.
All right, because a lot of this magic is very dangerous. Instant death sort of dangerous.
I need to roll to see if she told them. Hi, she did.
Okay.
Okay. She did. Yeah, she did. It was a 19.
All right. Well then.
This was during the walk. She's like, by the way, you're probably gonna die.
Alright, Barian. Barian 2's,
A bunch of people stutter. So, well, what?
Barian 2's coming, by the way.
Okay, yeah. Barian 2 steps in with you.
Ella's in charge while we're gone.
Okay. And yeah, Ganalthian's on
Make
his way
that
back.
Yeah.
3 nerds.
Well, I mean, technically it's 1.5.
You guys find yourself in a dome-like cage with the door swung
every nerd is
open
half of a person.
and the exit. You seem to be outside, swung open. There's a tower beside it, and a person in Arcanum robes with a magus pin on them, just kind of tapping their foot, waiting for you to all come through. And
Arvina. You got a nice setup here. Very fashion
this is
and
not
chic.
my tower.
Oh, whose tower is this?
This is one of the magus. I
Oh.
borrowed their sigil from the Arcanum directory.
That's good.
Your name was Heathrow. Please, come through. I have things to get to. Right, of course. Closes the cage behind her, and then he locks it and heads into his tower. So, the place we found this symbol is near a small town, from what I can tell, a few days away from here. Not able to bring the carts, so we're either going to detour to a large city and hire some, or rough it with bags. My students are more prepared for studying than pack muling.
How far are we?
My guess is 4 days to the location, make it 5 if we go to town first.
If we, you said we're about, well, we have 15. How many of those dudes did you bring? You brought 15?
15 plus
Plus
Sacco
Sacco.
plus
We have 15, 16 pack mules.
Yeah, 16 expendable people.
He
Plus-
elbows you.
Yeah.
Also, as well, and by
I think you're expendable.
I pick up a rock.
Okay, yeah, you grab a rock off the ground.
We can also like come back, and once we have someone up there and we know how to get there, we can teleport and bring more goods if we need it.
Well, this location is not very useful for that. We are about half a day away from the nearest city.
Okay. Do we want to make a stop in the city?
That is my recommendation. It does add a little bit of time to the trip, but makes it easier.
Sure. We can get provisions.
Yes, and maybe something to make some command stations. These can be a few days to explore. If it turns out to be a ruin, it does not hurt to be prepared. And we have funding now.
All right. Where's the funding coming from?
That would be the generous donation.
That was a
of-
non-character thing.
Oh, Mistress Sarah.
Oh, okay, good. Yes.
Also, I would have told everyone not to mention Sarah in front of the champions. Like, make sure that we don't mention that she's in charge of it, you know?
Wait, she's in charge of it?
Yeah, she's the one funding this.
I knew it.
But we can't say anything. She likes keeping our name separate from the champions.
Okay. Well, maybe, how about this? I won't tell.
Mr. Samuel.
I won't tell if she doesn't send a killer to kill me.
You can discuss that with her.
All right.
Lorelei! Can you do ascending? Also to be said, could do it with a few subs at a time. I'll bring Mario Party friends that don't exist. We'll do a trade, face reveal for face reveal. I'm being serious. Are we doing this or not? Do we have a deal? Come on, it's a good deal.
Let's do it. A deal.
Squeeze him for some subs.
Yeah.
Deal beast.
No, you can't make a deal. He's trying to get Megan's face. You can't make this deal with him.
You've already seen your face, Dan.
Yeah, you're all over
No, I
town.
haven't done a face reveal. This is my real face.
Been wearing a latex mask every time.
Just Dahmer it.
Latex face with no eyeballs.
All right, well, we should make our way to town.
Yeah, so you guys start to make your way to a nearby city. You guys arrive. It is like kind of a middle of nowhere. Like somebody plopped the city down here. You can see the original fortification that it's grown around. It's not a very big city, but is big enough to have enough trade that you can rent or buy some wagons from here and probably get enough supplies to make a slightly more permanent camp. Megan said if you get 2 subs, we can swap reveals on Adventure Corp Discord.
How much are carts?
She is going to buy them with the money that's been supplied. So
Because Yaisel was going to pay for it instead. So we
Yeah,
don't
if you
waste
want to.
Sarah's funding.
carts with horses
What are
are
you
not
doing?
incredibly
It's her-
expensive for you
I
guys.
don't want her to use her money like this.
That's
It's her money.
the place I want.
She's rich.
I'll split it. I just...
So
Come on, you're barely scraping by.
yeah, a large cart is 50 gold. 2 saddle and tack is 10 gold,
Jesus.
and then 2 heavy draft horses would be a total of 80 gold.
How much in total for
You're looking at 190 gold
190?
for 1 cart with 2 horses.
And how many carts do we need?
She's gonna get 3.
Oh, yeah, how much? I'm paying for it and stuff.
190, 280,
I am taking Sarah's funding from her to hold on to and paying for it myself.
470.
Uh,
Because yeah, if you want to be the
Yeah.
purse strings for this. Okay, so in that case, you have been given a like spending purse of 20,000 gold.
20k.
So, you guys spend Arvina sends a couple of students out to barter some wagons and stuff for you guys, and you guys fairly quickly have a team of 3 wagons put together. The students start loading their bags onto it. A couple of them start sitting down and like pulling out some notes to work on. Arvina sits herself on one of the fronts to drive. And some students will start taking over the other 2 if nobody else wants to drive them.
Nah, I'm taking it easy.
Okay.
I,
Leaning back.
I walk a lot. There's,
Okay.
It's like she's looking at the carts and is like, I could go faster.
With their walking pace? Yes, you could.
Relax.
I can do it faster, says the 18th level monk.
Literally. As, you guys set out on the journey here. Sometime along the first day, when you guys are pretty early into the walking, you guys have walked like half a day to get to town, so quite a few of the students are resting on the carts. But Zago is going to pull in beside you with you walking and taking like quick steps. Go along. As you're also taking like pretty quick steps, but it's easy for you. You are fast. We got what? 4.5 days of traveling?
Yeah,
Should probably try to suss her out during that time.
that was the goal.
Alright, good. We're on the same page?
Don't trust her.
Yeah. Likewise. You want to break into her tent, or do I?
You.
Why? I'm
She's
worse
gonna
at it.
expect me.
Got any sneaky friends?
I have the perfect sneaky friend.
Alright, I got a guy too. We'll see which one's better.
Mine's better.
Sure he is. I actually believe you. I've heard about what you guys did.
Yeah, he's kind of like the best.
Yeah.
And if she has anything
Heroes of the City is not a title for everybody. I'm more low-key.
she'll like, yeah, here at the city.
Wish I had a pin.
Why?
Help you get rid of some of that hot air. He's gonna catch up with the cart.
I am gonna see if I could like lightly punch his shoulder before he gets
Roll a
away.
hit, roll a hit.
Where was this conversation happening?
He just pulled up beside her when she's a little bit away, like,
Uh,
from earshot.
12, so 23.
23? Yeah, he, like, goes to dodge and you easily punch his shoulder.
And I'm gonna sit back to Dre.
Tans walk your way back to Dre.
You're good at being sneaky, right?
No.
Okay, well, you know that nerd chick? We wanna suss her out. So if you like her tent, just like see what she got on her, see if she's like suspicious.
Look. I know how skilled I am.
I have 200 gold with your name on it.
Make it 400 because Wednesday wouldn't approve.
Pinky swear. And it is out of Sarah's.
Okay, you guys got a deal here. As you guys carry along your journey.
So, Lorelei, just making rounds. Scanning for any secret ne'er-do-wells.
Okay.
Inside.
Scanning thoughts?
Not unless she picks up on something.
Okay. Make me an insight check.
Dolnir, guide me. This is very important.
Information is...
That does mean you're walking around casting spells, looking at people the whole time. Just so you're aware. Alright.
But, what, you have a problem with it?
People might. We'll see what happens. Also, right. Megan shared us on Facebook 18
That's
minutes ago
a
now.
natural
Thank you.
20, so 40.
Okay. And also she redeemed a Runa juice.
Oh, and your guidance as well.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, no, that was what happens.
And then blow your clear.
If it's water, I need a new chair.
Yeah. But it's juice.
Natural 20, are any of them
all I have
evil?
is tea. So with the natural 20, you're getting some weird looks, especially from the students, like casting magic and kind of making your way through this group. You will catch one of them go to like talk to Arvina, and then one of them gets sent over to like, pardon. I was coming to ask what sort of magic you're casting as you traverse about us.
It's, divine.
What spell are you doing?
Guidance.
I see.
Makes me more perceptive.
Right. Make me a deception check.
How is that a
Because
lie?
you're not using it for perception, you're
Yeah.
using it for insight.
Yeah.
But it's not a lie.
Yeah, I am perceiving...
Make me a persuasion
their
check.
Fucking God.
Do it.
Seeing their body language and interpreting
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'll give you it.
Okay. Flash of insight?
Holy
Yeah.
So, instead of a 10, that is a 34.
Oh, that's a little different. Okay, they're... Right, if you could just... People are nervous with you walking through the group and glaring at people while you do it, so if you could just pick a spot to watch from and we'll cover the other sides.
What are you worried about?
You.
What are you worried I'll notice?
You'll notice something that just makes people uncomfortable when you walk around muttering to yourself and glaring at people.
Insight check.
I'm using your insight check for your
Okay.
They seem honest about this. Yeah, making people deeply uncomfortable.
I hadn't considered that.
People are still throwing you suspicious glances. Like, if we brought a murderer with us, it's her.
Yeah. I just like, it makes us uncomfortable when you stare at us suspiciously.
Yeah. Yes, like that.
Alright. Very well.
Thank you. As he'll go rejoin the other.
What does Lorelai do now?
So Lorelai, from your insight check,
Yeah.
the students don't seem to be putting on a facade. They are busy, like, getting ready for what's coming up. Many of them seem very, very nervous, scared even. The champions going around are definitely suspicious, but they look suspicious of Arvina and her crew. Zago is a little bit of a tough read, but just seems very calm and kind of planning at this point. And Arvina is engrossed in some sort of old text that she has, like, just thoroughly buried in it. And occasionally looks up to drive, but has a student there to catch anything that actually comes up. That is what you get from your insight.
Alright. No secret spies from the Green Dragon sent here to...
Nothing you can pick up.
So what does Lorelai do when she gets told off?
We'll just go back to the cart. Still
Baron,
watch, like, for...
Like, he steps up beside her as she comes up. Lorelai? It makes people feel very uncomfortable when you walk beside the cart like that. So if you could do it a little differently, please, that'd be appreciated.
Why?
Possibly over there at the front cart.
What are you worried about?
Everything, Lorelai, everything, all the time, constantly.
You have something to hide then.
Lorelai, I have so many things to hide.
From me?
From God, from my mother.
I know from gods, we've been over that.
Yep.
Also, B said that it's 2:36. He's going to bed. Good night. Thank you for joining us.
We have to play Overwatch 2.
Yes.
Yeah, Bronze 5.
On our Discord,
Night Beast.
Night Beast.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, good. I'm glad you understand.
But our
Lorelai.
safety is more important than their comfort.
I agree. He winks at you.
Cool. As you guys carry on along the path, Darrow is less warm than you guys are used to. It's a little more like getting into the subtropic at this point. Still warm, like
It's barely 20 degrees Celsius.
yeah, exactly.
I love it here.
Yeah, a little cooler than the like Mexico weather you guys are used to. And you guys are walking along a fairly well beaten path that goes between these towns that seem to kind of be the trading link for that small city you guys came from. Quite a bit.
I'm going to try and swipe or observe this wizard lady while she doesn't know I'm there.
Okay. Yes, Daniel.
I also took a rock from the city.
Okay. You're just watching Arvina?
Well, yeah, my job was to sneak in and find dirt on her. So
Oh, this is from Dre.
Yeah.
Got it. Thought
Yeah.
this was more Lorelai.
No.
Ah, look, the hem of her robes, dirty.
So you're just gonna kind of like shadow her for the time and like be nearby, or
yeah. And then if I see an opportunity to try and, look through her stuff. then-
probably gonna want to wait till this evening.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of in motion here with their stuff around them. Okay. Yeah, you guys travel on through Patchwork Forest, basically. The locales kind of change as you go. It appears to be a fairly old road. So, the first item of interest you guys come across would be your evening's rest after a fairly uneventful day. You guys have made it to the city, made it partway along your journey now with the carts, and find a clearing when it's like getting close to sundown and Arvina stops the carts. Well, either we push on and hope we find another good encampment spot, or we take one made for it. My vote is we stop here. It's been a long enough first day. Get people into the swing of things.
Sure. Champions are great at watching. She's gonna like walk up to one and pat it.
Yeah, we're good.
Wait. No, do that pose again.
What pose?
The pose you were doing.
What the what?
Yeah.
I don't
Come
know
on,
how to do
everyone. Gather everyone. You never know who might be watching.
it. All right, go watch the camp, boys and girls.
Dre, it's called posturing.
No, it's called posing.
Right. Well, let's get unloaded and tent set up, please.
Where's the book that she was reading?
She has it like tucked under her arm.
Alright. Let me know if she puts it down anywhere.
Sure.
All right.
Can I go through her shit?
Barion's gonna walk over to a tree, tap it with his wand. The tree will
And then
turn
pee.
into a chair and a desk.
2 things. Can you make 2 things out of 1 thing?
They can be connected. You
I
know.
can make a 5-foot square of a log.
I don't know, but I'm not worried about it.
He's trying to break the game. Like, you better nip this
If
one
it
in the bud.
becomes a problem in the future, we'll deal with it. But
Yeah.
this seems fine to
I
me.
touch the ground and turn it
Now I pull
into
up the rules. of
an
this.
army of tanks.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, give me a second here, Alex. This is
I'm literally not doing this. Why is it happening?
Isaac, you gotta let him be free. You can't-
Alex, you're the one holding them back.
Let's read the spell.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Isaac did
guys,
not tell me that I have to be the bad guy from now on. He did not. And he's not pointing a gun
We
at
literally
me.
did a whole mini-series about me letting go of some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I've been,
Yeah.
been working on
Hey.
it since then.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get away with having all of my abilities use the one thing I'm good at, so I guess it wasn't very effective.
A real shame. Can I do that with charisma?
Yeah. You know,
The musical.
I feel pretty wise. I feel like I should be able to climb this wall with my wisdom alone.
I can do it with my feet.
I'm gonna pick out the wisest path up the wall. The wisest path? Don't climb. You suck at climbing.
Okay, you're right, Alex. I can do a larger, smaller object in a 10-foot cube, or I can do 8 5-foot cubes, or sorry,
You're gonna
5.
have to spend 2 spells.
Yeah.
I would have to spend 2 spells.
Yeah, you don't know why, but
What if they're
Dre
disconnected?
randomly flips you off
They
as
could-
you do this.
No.
They could literally be connected
just be
by
connected.
a thin strand of wood.
Sure, yeah, I
Yeah.
make a classroom desk.
Yeah.
Twat.
As the tree
And it's like cushioned.
crunches
cushioned
itself
It's
into
a very
Yes.
nice one. Yeah.
I pull it over, set it down, pull my note. Roscoe, you're on guard duty now.
You look like a little nerd.
He lands on your head.
Why didn't you just make like a big desk and a nice chair?
Well, there's a tree.
Looks down at you.
You look like one bitch boy.
Whenever you like go to look down at your desk, he like readjusts to get like level on your head and just kind of like walking on your head whenever you move.
I am also sending my little dragon thing.
Okay, you summon your pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Appears the butterfly wings flapping away and goes on a little scout around
You know, little pets.
and floats off to look around. As people get to setting camp, tents start going up fairly quickly. You guys can tell by the area that this has been a rest stop for quite a number of groups and has become kind of like its own thing at this point.
I'm gonna, Lorelei's gonna cast Sending to Ari. Hi, how was your day?
It was good. I assumed you were going to say more than that, considering I know that you have to recast the spell to say anything.
What's the difference? Oh, with the wine.
I cast another Sending. Yeah, I'm just curious, like, how you're doing. We've been traveling. They don't seem to be evil, which I appreciate. They're a little paranoid,
Done.
though.
Well, that's excellent. I've had some free time and have been considering ideas for the curse on Yaz's father.
Is that another Sending? What are you wearing?
They're sexting!
We're not doing this with all of your magic. That's supposed to keep you safe. Talk
Another
to you
s-
tomorrow. Is the end of that one.
Very inconvenient use of magic, sir.
I mean, it's a pretty convenient
Can I-
use.
What can I send with Sending? Is it just words?
Yes.
There's no way
No
to...
picture.
There's... You sure you wanna...
Cannot.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
Not Tinder.
Come on.
I mean, you can't send photos on Tinder.
That's true.
So it is Tinder.
Yeah.
But you can send your
Add your
Snapchat on
photo.
Tinder.
So that ends your conversation with her for the evening. As things start getting a little set up, Zago's looking around. Huh. First time I've been off Andranica.
Yeah. Not me, but
You been off Andranica?
yeah, we went to those islands.
Oh, Ethlindir.
Hey, remember the Feywild?
And the Feywild.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could, like, this looks like a worn out place. What if we just were the last ones here and destroyed it on our way out?
Why? What are we gonna destroy? It's a clearing for tents.
We plant things.
People are just gonna trample it next time they come here.
What if we, like, burn it all and add, like, a poisonous curse?
You got one of those handy?
No, but I
Me neither.
can make one. Eventually with people. I don't know, I just...
Or we do Mistress Sarah's mission and
Yeah.
our jobs.
But it'd be fun to be the last ones here. And ruin it for everyone else.
I don't have the same drive you do. Apparently there's a shrine out back. One of the guys saw. We could see what that's about.
Yes. I'm gonna go
Are
to
you
the...
just gonna destroy it?
There's a shrine?
No. Not anymore.
Alright. Well, have fun.
Let's go, Barry, and she's gonna go.
Guys, where are you?
Which variant?
Him, not the cold one.
Okay. The original.
Yeah.
You said there was a shrine?
The Isel only knows that one of the guys saw a shrine out back.
And so she's gonna take you and go looking.
Okay.
And Lorelai if she wants to come.
Yeah. Dre's gonna track down Barry and 2 and trip him.
Make me a stealth check. Daniel, do you have stats from what level you were when you cast Varian?
Yep.
2? Okay.
It's a 32. That's a 16.
Yeah, so I can't.
Dexterity saving throw, please, for Varian 2.
5.
That's a 15.
I think a 15 is what you get and
Well, you would have made an
hook
attack.
the leg. No, he goes to you get behind Varian 2 without noticing, go to hook the leg and he stumbles for a second but catches himself and looks back at you.
Can I help you?
No. Well, I mean, you could fall over.
I suppose I could, if you're more adept at. Was that a wrestling technique?
Alright, it's on. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna follow wherever they ran off to, and Laura was like, I was trying to... I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm looking. Now we're all going...
Everybody starts making their way over. Yeah, and sure enough, just a little back, in a fairly well-worn pathway, like a rut through some of the trees, it opens up to what appears to be an old wooden statue. That's like if you were to scale like a human, it's doubled. And it looks like a man with elk antlers coming out, who's just looking kindly down at the little glade around him here. And there's a couple of stale loaves of bread left out around it. Probably once a soup bowl, but at this point has been emptied out. There's a wooden bowl beside it, just kind of smiling down at the area around them.
Who is it? Does Lorelai know?
Somebody can make a religion check.
Yeah, Lorelai's been learning about religion.
Oh, Yondu just showed up and subscribed at Tier 1 for their 9th month and said, everyone take a drink in honor of the birth of our child, Alurundanizak Poppins. Alurundanizak Poppins. Am I missing a joke here, Yondu?
Alex, Runa, Daniel.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was missing the thing.
I was like,
our birth.
9 months.
Oh, I see! Yes.
Alarun Danazak. The great killer Alarun Danazak.
Me and Runa were actually making up a Mary Poppins spoof on the drive from Slave Lake earlier today. Yeah. Yeah. It has Nicki Minaj, but she goes by Mary Minaj. There's a bunch of Marys for Mary Poppins in this.
Oh, okay. And you just get a bunch of pop stars?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, basically.
Is PNS insurance agent?
just let's go to the beach,
Let's
children.
go get away.
Right,
Come on, children, let's go to the beach.
So, You guys are standing around this.
Nice.
Is anybody
That
making a
episode,
religion
yeah.
check to see?
Yeah,
if they know what
Lorelai
this
has
is?
been learning about religion.
Okay,
Maybe she
okay.
knows. Okay.
What are we
that's
making? A
a
check?
22.
Religion check if you'd like.
Is it about Fae, Fiend, or Undead?
No.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
It's like,
A 22.
I am not
Yep.
used to
You would recognize this seems to be a a lone shrine to Benet, god of nature.
This is a
Oh,
nature god.
do I know about Benet?
Do you?
Was it one of the gods, the elven god who at that the temple?
No.
With the dwarves. There was the. When we went in to fight the one place, there was the water, that one shrine that was being protected by a god. I
don't-
remember you talking about.
I don't know
Benet.
what place you're talking about.
Okay, where we went to fight the vampire dwarves,
Oh,
and then we went in through the door, and then there was a shrine there.
I don't remember, but that very well might have been Benet.
I think it was Benet.
I wouldn't be that surprised.
So you're saying we can't destroy the shrine?
I don't think we should. This was the same one that was holding back the vampires from that temple.
Fine.
Yeah.
Baron's gonna pull out a little piece of cheese and some bread, put it down on the thing.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. There's just kind of a warm breeze that rustles through the area, but there's no answer to your thanks as you leave an offering by the statue there. Is anybody doing anything else while camp is being set up? And
No,
around the shrine?
Lorelai's going to make a nice little temple.
Okay.
Not like
You-
basically just a tent. Like
you
a,
take a section in Temple of the Gods up there.
Yep, just like
Okay.
You want a roommate?
yeah, I made it for us.
We're cooler.
Baron is setting up.
But only if you tell me who that orc is.
My brother. Like adopted, like kinda.
Like stepbrother?
Yeah, but not really. Like we're not anything adopted related, but like kinda like a.
You just both happen to be adopted by the same person.
Yeah, except for he wasn't really adopted by her. It was just me, and he just was like one of.
He was just around.
Yeah, and he helped like raise me and stuff.
Oh, so he's like an uncle.
No, but like my brother.
Step uncle brother?
Yeah,
Ah,
that Bronco.
all right.
it's very
Mhm.
important to me.
You can come in.
Yes.
You guys step into the small little temple. Has a little
Yep.
relief on the back for a statue of Noldir to on the wall. And also-
Tulnir.
Tulnir, thank you. Yes, yes.
Not
And also
some
on the side,
loser.
something you didn't add. There is a small copy of that statue outside on one of the other walls, smaller than the Tulnir statue.
Oh, of the Benet one.
Yeah.
Like it just sort of put itself there.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
That seems like a problem for Tulnir to deal with if he has a problem with that.
Baron is outside, putting out a tent. Roscoe, bring one of the tent pegs, please.
Is the lady still holding her book?
She's studying it again. She's had her tent set up for her and is reading through it while somebody is making a fire.
Her stuff's in her tent.
She's got most of her stuff with her at this point. She hasn't moved into it yet.
Damn. All right. Nope. I'm just
Waiting.
hanging out.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Biding my time. Trying to trip Varian again.
Varian won this time.
No, Varian too.
Baron 2's sitting at the desk.
Ugh.
So he just looks at you.
Knocks the desk over.
He's actually gonna pull open his little book and he's like, so I looked up some other wrestling moves for you that might be more your style.
I'm leaving.
Okay? Let me know if you want to.
It got too nerdy.
But I'm gonna try and force pull him out of his desk as I walk away.
What's the saving throw?
That's a strength save.
Strength
of,
save, please.
17. Right?
Yep.
Of 19.
Ooh.
It's 5.
Harder.
He fails.
Yonder says, I love y'all, but I'm listening from work and will be in and out as usual, but I hope you're doing well. Thank you. We love you too.
Bye,
Nice to
love
see
you.
back.
Thanks, Jan.
He's not leaving. He's just in and out, so that works.
Barian
Burger place.
falls out.
As he gets knocked out of the desk and then has to pick himself up and dust himself off and sit back down. As a sort of quiet atmosphere descends, there's a couple of old logs that are around where the fire pit would be, which one gets started. Tents are mostly set up. Some sort of rotation gets set up by Zago. like around this area, and Zago's gonna come over. Any of you ever like led an expedition before?
We've gone
Yup.
Yeah.
adventuring.
I've never had to set sentries that weren't around a permanent building. Is it different, or do I just watch the sides?
All right, yeah, I'll go with them.
No, just make sure that there's like 2 people watching at least. Nah.
I'm gonna go
Do it
cast.
yourself. To your people.
Ignore.
We're in an indestructible building, fuckers!
I'm gonna go cast alarm
Okay.
around like the area of the
Sure.
tents.
Yeah.
And then I'll just tell them like what I do. I'm like, just make sure you have people here, here, and here. Make sure they're not looking through the fires, kind of thing, so they're not getting fire blind.
Okay, so it is the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Just you just have to call your angles different, right?
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Well, thanks for the help.
yeah, no problem.
I do a.
If you need help,
Like to talk to.
come to me or Lorelei first because we can get in touch with people quicker.
If I need to get in touch with people, I'll just shout.
Sure. Sure. Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye. Hey, Squirt.
What?
I'm heading to bed. Don't let anyone die.
But it's fun. Okay, I won't let anyone die.
He makes his way over to his tent.
Ray comes up to Yazel.
Yeah.
See if anything worth snooping through?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
How are you sure?
I don't know my life. Most you'll find is some like exercise equipment
You really want me to go that
Like-
far into
and drugs. A lot of drugs.
Like exercise equipment or exercise equipment?
Exercise equipment.
possible things?
Alright, 'cause she's still reading that stupid book.
She'll go to sleep. I'll help watch. I could cast
Okay.
silence when she's asleep.
Okay, I'm gonna go lie down. You wake me up when she goes to bed.
I'm gonna watch.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
I'm gonna start trancing now.
Okay, as you go sit and.
Oh wait, no, I have to
you
actually
are-
sleep.
yeah.
God.
To actually
Well,
sleep.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Okay. You can go and lay down and try to get some sleep. in.
13.
13. Okay. You notice she reads for a while until the light kind of like she starts looking up and frowning, and then the light gets bad and she closes it. Well, I'm off to rest.
Night.
At least 2 of you on watch at all times. So she looks at her student. Break it up among yourselves. And she's going to go over by her tent, and you notice her start to put some silver wire around the tent as she is casting alarm around the outside of her tent.
I'm gonna go to Dre after
Alright.
she's gone. Like
Yeah, she climbs into her tent and brings her bag with her. There's a
so
light that goes on in there for a while before it goes out.
you know the cool spell that Barian casts.
Yep.
She cast it around her tent. Like
I can handle that. Okay.
you want like silence or something?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Invisibility.
I can do that.
You sure I could help? Pass without a trace.
I don't know. I think you have to be nearby for that to work.
I could just stand by the tent.
Sure. Is Pass Without a Trace like obvious that it's been cast?
The spell is kind of about being not obvious, so
I don't think it's.
yeah.
It's dark. It's not gonna
yeah.
be like, why is this one patch of grass like really dark and shady?
Yeah, if it made spots in the night more obvious, it'd be really bad for what it's for, right? So
I'm gonna set myself up where it's like the 30 feet covers the tent.
okay, yeah, just kind of clipping the edge of the
plus
tent,
10.
still near the
Just
fire.
so-
All right. Yeah. I got some spell slots. I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go and go up to the tent and just sort of like I don't know exactly where the silver wire is, but I was told it was like around her tent, so I'm going to like go up to her tent and then wait.
Are you crossing the threshold or waiting
Yes.
outside it?
Yeah, I'm crossing the threshold and then like taking a step back and waiting to see what happens.
Okay. Listening, like in the quiet here, there's a couple of voices coming over by the fire where people are staying up and still chatting, and some of them even laughing together. It seems like the group is sort of like getting its bearings of each other. Inside, you hear a quiet like shifting of someone moving who wasn't before, and then it goes still, almost like they're holding their breath, waiting.
She definitely noticed the spell, didn't she?
After a few moments, there's shifting inside a bit more, and then somebody steps out of it, looks over at the group, and looks around. Go ahead and make me a stealth check with advantage and plus 10.
Natural 20.
Okay.
So, wait, hang on.
Yeah, let's hear it.
A total of 47.
Okay. She looks around, eyes just passing through you, basically, over the group a little suspiciously. You give her the finger. As she sets about to casting the spell again.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get inside where she's casting it as she's casting it.
When it triggers, it doesn't stop the spell. It can trigger multiple times throughout the night.
I gotta take a look. It's been a while since I've looked at Alarm.
As far as I know, because it said it can be triggered by
Who triggered it?
animals
Nitro?
and people.
Who triggered it?
Me.
Oh.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, to get her, like, on guard.
Okay, so yeah, she doesn't need to recast it.
Would I know that about the spell?
Yes.
Then I would have tried to stay within the bounds of it after breaking it.
Okay.
It goes off constantly if you're inside of it.
I thought it was just when you cross the wire. Otherwise, like...
Touches or enters, but it doesn't mean that it's going off constantly when somebody's in it. So it is it's like a ping and then gone. Okay, so this goes off. She comes out after a few minutes of like waiting, looks around the area a little suspiciously.
She holding the book?
No, she's not holding the book, but she's like looking, searching around her, and seems to be kind of lost in thought.
She casting something?
Not like visually. She's not casting anything. You don't know if she has something like sorcerers might have or something.
Okay, is he like right in front of her tent entrance?
No. No, there's room to get past her. It's not easy, but there's room to get past her. Make me an acrobatics check if you want to try to squeak past her.
Easy.
Plus his stealth check, right? Because that's still going? Or
His stealth is good, yeah.
Okay.
26.
Okay. As you like squeak past her, and she's thinking really hard, and it's kind of really dangerous to like move the cover here, but you like get in beside it, slip underneath the cover and like in sideways and let it just like come down gently. As you are in now the confines of her tent. It's big enough you could like sleep 4 people in here, but it would be a pretty tight squeeze. So you are like crouching at this point and looking around with your dark vision, just the grays of her tent. Bag set in the corner, a sleeping roll set out, blankets and stuff across it. Lantern on the one side. You can see that book that she's been reading is tucked carefully away in what looks to be like a leather messenger bag. You would have saw her put it in there when she was outside or at some point.
Does it look easily openable?
Looks like a messenger bag. Nothing noticeable.
Right.
That's
gonna
different
keep
about
like an eye and ear out for what she's doing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and get the book, unless there's anything else interesting in here that would catch my eye.
She's got a few bags in here. Most of the stuff is packed away.
I
There's
just want
like
the
her
book.
traveling clothes. Okay. So you go over to the bag and open it up, and look in, and you can see that book inside. And up close, it's a very old-looking book, and looks like it's gonna fall apart at the faintest breeze, basically. And you pull it out and start looking over it. After the long silence, eventually there's... Is this the Shadow Council? And a light goes up outside, as like all of this light is now filtering through the thick material of the tent as she seems to have cast some sort of light spell outside.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, you keep reading. As at this point outside there is... Did anyone approach my tent? And you hear a couple like muffled answers from a little further away. As you're looking over the book...
when I pick it up, does it disappear?
It does.
Yes, yeah, you
Okay.
vanish from sight. As you...
And then I'm gonna close the bag like it's closed.
Okay.
And see what I can
read through it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're flipping through. What languages do you speak?
I speak Elder Sylvan Thieves Can't.
Okay. It is incomprehensible to you.
Okay, is
So-
there pictures?
No. Oh yeah, there are some pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
They're kind of interspersed on the sides of some of the page. Like they'll be like they'll be delimited on it. There'll be like a line running through the page above and below it, a symbol on the side, word beside it, and it's like a roster of these symbols in some spots. And then other pages are all just text, but it is incomprehensible to your reading.
Is it like a... Like, can I figure out the format of it? Like, does it look like there's a bunch of entries, kind of like a bestiary, or is it like a journal, or...
It seems to have symbols and entries, and then there will be like a page or two of description, and then more symbols and entries, and as the book goes on, there's more and more entries to it. With usually like a paragraph, sometimes 6, beside a symbol.
Okay, do symbols remind me of anything? Or do they also look like a language?
They don't, well, some of them do. They're like they don't have any unifying theme to the symbols.
Okay.
Some of them look like crests. But there's not really any theme to these symbols. As eventually the tent flap opens and she comes through as you're pulled to the side, and she goes over to her bag grumbling, and I didn't want to put it out the first night. As she goes searching into one of her bags, what are you doing?
Which bag is she looking in?
One of her like travel bags that she brought with her.
Okay. God, she's in here now. How memorable are the symbols?
There's a lot of them. There's fewer of them at the very beginning. And then it depends. Like, you could memorize like a few if you want to make an intelligence check and tell me what's part of the book you're looking at.
Yeah, I'll try and memorize like the first symbols or like
Okay.
the cover, because it's...
Okay. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
It's 8.
8. Okay. You're looking through and you're like, yeah, 4 or 5. I got really good. And you like quietly close the book door and you're like, wait. What were the last 4?
Okay, I'm just gonna try and remember one.
You
one
like
real
open
good.
it again carefully and you're like aware you're burning time as she's like arm deep in a bag and pulling something out as you just look at the very first symbol on it. And then close the book and sort of put that away.
Is the title like long, or is it something I could...
You're not gonna, with your roll, you're not keeping the words, and you've got the symbol.
Okay, I have a symbol.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
The big symbol beside it.
Is there a way for me to get to the bag that had the book in it? Like,
Beside it.
You're still beside it, yeah. He said
Okay.
you could put it away.
okay.
She's in here at this point, and you can see her arm like withdrawing from the bag, and she has a small statue of a dog that she's pulling out.
Seems bad. Okay, I'm going to, if she's not, like, looking in that direction, I'll try to put it in the bag. If she is looking, like, towards the bag, I'll put it on the other corner, like she misplaced it or something.
Make me a sleight of hand to try to get it in the bag while she's still dealing with whatever this dog is that she's pulled out.
It's a 26.
Okay, as you carefully open the bag, quietly slip in the book with her right there beside you. I am giving her advantage for proximity.
No, it's not.
Rasp and close the bag. Nothing loud enough to be noticed as she's fumbling through things, and she like kind of half straightens up at this point as she's got the dog and turns it towards her and.
And I'm out.
Okay.
I have to be sneaky, but.
So she's actually also going outside of the tent.
Oh, well
As
then
she
I will wait for
pushes
her.
in front of you. And goes out. Are you like hiding until she's coming back in, or what?
Not coming back in. I'm waiting. Like, I'm just
Follow
trying to
her
leave with her.
Okay, so you come in a little behind her. She like steps out and off to the side one step, puts the dog down, and looks over it as you're just creeping out here.
My assumption is this dog will be able to see me, so I'm gonna try and go like to the bushes, not like just be walking away from her tent.
Okay. Go ahead and make me another stealth check. Without the advantage.
Oh.
As she's going to whisper a word to this dog, and the statue is going to grow into a mastiff that is now looking around, and you are correct. It will be able to see through your invisibility.
It's
was on a 2, went to an 18. So 30, 45.
Yeah, excuse me. As you see this dog coming up,
It sees me.
the
Past
nose
the tree.
going, and it starts to turn towards you as you dive behind a tree, and you make like a little bit of noise back there as you roll onto your back, and there's a, what was that?
Definitely
Watch carefully. Climbs back into the tent.
Makes him get a noise with a 45.
I don't know where he is.
Should have rolled a 46, man.
No, there's if you're rushing for cover, there was going to be some noise. It was whether you were spotted on your way or not.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, and then I'm, like, just going to make my way around the edge of the building,
Okay.
or tent, or whatever.
You make it cut around the camp.
Yeah, and then drop invisibility,
I
come out, like, zipping up my pants or whatever. And then,
I want to see a perception. Fuck you, a ghost?
yeah,
He was just beating the bush.
it's my job.
I'm gonna look for Drake.
Tell somebody when you go for a piss next time so we know if you don't come back.
I'm gonna come back, don't worry.
Your funeral.
If I don't come back, we're all dead, okay?
Listen, man, your funeral.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But no, it doesn't make sense with him.
So you make your way over to
I
Yeisel.
boop him on his nose telekinetically as I walk by.
What the fuck?
And then,
Bugs.
yeah, I'm just gonna, like, lean next to Yeisel.
Hey.
Hey.
How was it?
I got a symbol.
Good. More than I would have gotten. What did it like look like?
I'll walk into Lorelei's temple, and I'll, shit. Barry, do you have paper?
I'm sleeping.
Yep, I'm gonna
You get
punch you
nudged
in your
away.
face.
Roscoe is sitting on the top of my tent, and it's just like,
You're not in Lorelei's temple?
no, I'm in my own tent.
Where the fuck is...
I have paper. Here.
Okay, I don't carry nerd shit.
So you go to his tent and owl threatens towards you.
He's on watch.
Yeah, and I'll copy down the one symbol I can remember.
Make me a performance check.
Ooh. 18.
Okay. As you put down a fairly simple symbol, when you like put
It's
it
a
together
triangle.
down on the paper, it almost looks like a mouth, but it's fairly like a lot of room is just left for your imagination to fill in. But it looks faintly like a mouth with two big fangs at the front, and a couple of like scales in the background.
A snake?
I don't know, what do the fangs look like? Are they bottom fangs or top fangs?
Less of like injection fangs, more like
Vampire.
canines, or like it vaguely resembles a dragon's maw or a wyvern's maw or something like that.
Okay.
No.
Do you recognize it?
Do I have any Fae, fiend, or undead?
Yes. That's a yes.
Technically,
Yeah! Give me it! Woo!
just barely make me a history check.
With advantage, baby!
Like, just barely.
19.
Okay. The 19, you're just barely familiar with the symbol. This is a symbol that belongs to a very old wizard by the name of Ballo, who is a lich nowadays.
It's a lich.
And
Lich
he
symbol.
tends to, he has a floating city near Camerdell.
This is like a wizard that turned into a witch.
Varian probably knows about wizards.
Yeah. You can ask him when he's awake.
Yeah. Do you think she's up to something? It's pretty suspicious that she has a book with a wizard symbol if he's a bad guy.
I thought it was about the ruins.
The book?
Yeah. Unless it's like just
Maybe
her
this
research
wizard
notes.
had something to do with the ruins. Or maybe it's because she's secretly an agent of evil. We should kill her.
Maybe. We'll make it look like an accident.
Yeah, at the ruins. We'll push her into a room.
She was like, oh, I need a word so that people don't die, and I can help that. So what if we make it so she is dead and didn't do her job right?
It seems like a good plan.
I agree.
Are you guys going to bed?
We're making murder plans.
Why it's so late?
Do you want in on the murder?
No, I want to go to bed.
She knows too much.
No, I'm not getting murdered.
What about, like, just a little bit of murder?
No, go to sleep.
I'm gonna throw myself on top of her.
I don't.
Murder!
Roll you off and wrestle a little bit.
Keeping watch.
Plop you down and just leave an arm over. No more murder.
In the morning.
She's not gonna let you up.
No, she's cuddling in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna go to bed anyways.
You cuddle in and lay down. And,
Dre makes way too much noise, like getting settled. Like everyone else is basically asleep, and he's just like, "Oh, well, where's my stuff?"
Yaisel,
Just-
so good at it. She's a baby. Nothing beats a baby, and she's trying to sleep.
just creep down and get comfortable without a noise.
Yeah, no, Dre's being a dick. Not on purpose, but just unaware of being annoying and making a bunch of noise.
As you guys all find your way to sleep and awake the next morning, you guys are all under the effect of the bless spell for the remainder of the day.
Why? Tolnir has blessed us. I
It
knew
wears off on you.
What? Sorry. God.
It comes back.
No, it's gone.
Good morning, Roscoe.
I can put it on
He
you.
flaps at you a couple of times
Fine.
and then lands on your shoulder for a moment, looks a little tired, and is going to disappear.
Okay. Well, when you decide to come back, I've left you a piece of cheese and a small bit of sausage.
He does not reappear.
Alright.
Where's Barry 2?
Burying
Probably
2
getting out of his tent
would be
this point?
doing burying 2 things. Getting out of the tent.
Up out of his
Ready to
tent,
go?
packing things up. Arvina comes out, picks up a small dog statuette from beside her tent, and puts it back into her bag.
What's his name?
That's private.
It's a weird name for a dog.
Sure.
Maybe he had military service, Lorelei.
Insight check.
Are you worried about something? Like, we have good guards.
Yes, I'm always worried. Last night something came snooping around my tent. I'm not sure what.
16.
16? Yeah, she seems
Who's very
cagey
good.
about telling the name of this dog. She seems like to be deliberately keeping that to herself.
I'm like inciting why. Like I know that she's keeping it to herself.
Kind of tough to get like a why from how somebody says it. Like she seems against people learning it. Like I don't
Does
really
she
know
like
what
clutch
to.
it to her chest tighter?
She seems
or-
protective of it. Yeah. And puts that away.
Alright, well, if you're worried about something, we can help you if you tell us what it is.
Well, someone came near my tent last night, but there was no one there when I looked.
I don't know, maybe someone bumped
Was
it?
it-
Like how
Was it an animal?
there's
Or
a
in
lot
the
of
forest?
people around.
Well, if it was an animal, then it did a good job getting past our sentries and is exceptionally brave to be around our group,
It could be like a little mouse or something.
I suppose.
It's a forest.
Regardless, I take precautions.
Alright, let's go!
Yes, let's get everybody back on the road.
I'm sneaking up on Barry 2.
Maybe a stealth check and a perception check. Also, Megan said Roscoe's going to be the BBEG. Wouldn't it be funny if he was a warlock patron?
29.
29.
16.
Oh. I rolled very well. Still can't beat it.
Okay, let's creep up. Are you tripping again?
Yep.
Okay, another dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I'm really good at these, so 17.
Lots.
As you go to trip him, and he just takes like a large step over your leg, seeing
He's
it at the
gone, he's
last
stupid.
moment.
Have you heard of a move called the suplex? Might be more your style.
You just wait.
Would it help if I put my arms by my waist? Or if I hobbled my feet? Would that be better?
God, one of these days I'm gonna take a blowtorch and melt you. Ugh, I need breakfast.
As you guys go over.
Don Bob.
People are packing up, and it seems to be mostly like cold breakfasts getting prepared by people for a day of travel. A couple of the students are grumbling, and Arvina is, you know what you were signing up for. It's going to be some hard days of travel. You'll get used to it. The sore muscles will get better as the day goes on. Is your group ready?
God.
Looking over at Yaisel.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely
looking around.
I definitely splurged for the good rations.
I also did.
Yeah, you guys pull out.
Well,
some
I
nice-
have 100,000 gold if you don't spend it on
pull out some nice
eating
fruit
well.
slices.
We're just looking at everyone else like,
Yeah,
hey!
we sit down.
Mm.
I'm looking at my people. Are they ready?
Zygo's getting people together at this point and getting them to eat, and people are packing up their stuff and loading it onto the carriages. So yeah,
Like at the same pace, right? Like they're not
Yeah,
slower.
yeah.
Okay.
They've
This
got more
peach
people
is so
than Arvina,
juicy.
so-
Oh my god.
Yes. This pear.
Mm.
It's not pear though. It's just meat.
Yeah. The simulation pear holds up a steak.
So.
As you guys are eating away, eventually the wagon gets all packed up and everybody is ready to get underway once again. And you guys will find yourselves on the road once more.
I'm gonna try to sit by Arvine.
Okay, you come up. She's got her and like a student on one of the wagons, and she looks over. If you're willing to drive, you can sit here.
Sure. Would you like me to drive? I was coming more for the conversation, but I'll drive if that's what it takes.
Well, I am an unreliable driver.
All right. Well, I'll drive then.
So she'll shoo off the student who was there and let you up beside it. And she just has the reins kind of loosely on her lap, and the book out on her lap as well, which she will close and look up at you. Conversation?
Yeah. Is it a good read?
No, frustrating.
Oh? What's frustrating you currently?
I already know everything that's in it, and I'm hoping to find information that I almost certainly won't.
All right.
Reading it hoping some mystery makes itself clear to me that hasn't already.
Well, I'm not telling you have to tell me all your secrets or anything, but maybe putting a problem by a mind that hasn't heard it, a fresh mind. Maybe that could help.
It's less secret information and more a lack of useful information. The book mentions Epilon as a member of the Arcanum, as an Archmagus, in fact, but doesn't and never has given me enough information what to do with his symbol on that wall that I found. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything memorized in case any tidbit becomes useful, but it's fairly dry.
Do I know anything about Epilome?
The name would be unfamiliar to you.
Okay. I've never heard of anything.
No.
Okay. About sigils and what you could do with them in this regard?
Not enough information to know like it's a symbol on the lodestone, but like that could be any number of things.
Okay. I just make small talk and try to make a friend.
Yeah, she chats with you. You get the sense that Arvina is very like brusque, very businesslike. Not a lot of warmth, but also not like seemingly intentionally cold. She seems to be just keeps things kind of superficial, and is distracted by her book a number of times, which will open, always flipping to the same page. And if you want to look, you will be able to see the symbol. What languages do you speak?
I speak Elven, Abyssal. Have to look at my thing.
Okay. But yeah, you'd be able to take a look at Epilon's symbol, which just looks like two fairly simple faces on either side of a line looking at each other.
Okay.
And they're just identical faces, just like flipped over, staring at each other nose to nose with a line running down between them and a little bit of space between it on either side.
And I don't recognize any of it.
The words look like you're not familiar with the language, but it also looks encoded. So it's like it's in a language you're unfamiliar with and ciphered.
Okay.
As you guys travel on, the days.
I'm gonna tell you. Did you break the cipher?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
we found this in one of the more intact ruins we went into. It took a while to break, but it's been useful ever since. It's a listing of members of the Arcanum from a long time ago.
What language is that?
It's primordial, but they've put their own spin on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't speak primordial.
It took some learning, certainly. Kept me busy for quite a while.
I'll just, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you so the day starts to grow,
Yeah.
sort of long as you guys travel.
Dre's gonna like settle up for him, being like, "Psst, we should talk."
Who are you next to?
Varian,
Oh, okay. Okay, you whisper this with Urbina.
or just like mentally.
Yeah, okay. So send that up to Varian.
Well, thank you for the chat. I'm sure one of your apprentices would like to,
Send one up if you're going.
alright. What's your name?
I'm...
No, the one of your people.
Yeah, I'm Samantha.
Samantha? Alright, well, I think it's your turn for the bench.
Oh, sure.
Alright.
Can somebody put my notes away? Thank you. I don't want to leave her driving for long.
Step
Runs
back
up
with
to
Dre.
front. As you fall back with Dre as she rushes up towards the cart and
Yep.
climbs up.
I think we have a problem.
Okay, what's the problem?
So I found some information about our wizard friend.
Okay.
I think it draws a pretty clear conclusion about the kind of person that she is.
Okay.
Take out the little drawing of the symbol.
The one that she's already showed me.
No, this was not the symbol she was looking at.
Okay. Do I know this symbol?
Make me a history check.
History!
Yes,
6.
11.
11, you're not familiar with this symbol.
No, I'm not familiar with it.
It's some lich. Wizard lich.
And what?
There's lots of wizard liches.
Ballo.
Named Ballo, yeah.
Do I know anything about Ballo?
You've heard his name a couple of times. But people kind of intentionally don't talk about Ballo, so he's not really talked about very much.
Okay. Well, I've heard of him before.
Oh, I was hoping you would know more.
I haven't dug into the issue a lot.
Well, her book just so happens to... happens to belong to him. And it's probably some evil journal about how to, ascend to evil powers and take over the world.
So, from what she showed me of her book, it actually has something to do with a
She
wizard
showed
named...
you her book?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Well, it talks about a wizard named Epilome. I don't think it's about...
Another lich.
Dre, it's about the Old Arcanum. Ballo is from the Old Arcanum.
Yeah.
Alright, good work.
So,
Let me know if
she's
you hear
evil,
anything.
right? We've confirmed this. I'm glad we're in
I
agreement.
think we need some more data.
What do you mean? This is all we need to know. He dies tonight.
Dre? Lorelai told you she had peanut butter sandwiches for you, right?
No.
Okay, she has peanut butter sandwiches for you.
She does?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Sending message to
Cool.
Lorelai. Message. Lorelai, get some peanut butter sandwiches for Dre now. I need his mind off of the thing that he's currently worrying about.
Get him yourself, I'm not Wednesday.
Damn.
Lorelai is quickly visited by Dre.
Hey, you. I don't have your fucking sandwiches. Foiled again. One of these days I won't fall for it.
This is always how your brother
The
describes
old ex-person has peanut butter sandwiches gag.
We travel.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys carry on, a couple of the champions will start coming forward and like whispering to Zago a couple of times, and he starts to look like a little more concerned and a little more annoyed as the day wears on.
I slide up to him. What are they saying?
Sounds like we're being followed.
Oh? Look.
Oh well.
I'm gonna look.
They're keeping a distance back, but
Okay. I'm gonna go see who they are.
okay, yeah. If you want to like fall back and are you trying to be sneaky about it, or are you just falling behind the
Are you
group?
bringing anyone?
I'm gonna be sneaky.
Okay, maybe a stealth check.
And I'm gonna use my nose to see if I smell anyone new.
That's not going to be super.
No.
You're unfamiliar with all of these people.
Yeah, but like I know the smells of my group, and if it does not smell like my group,
Yeah, these would be unfamiliar people.
yeah,
if
that's
you
what I'm looking
see
for.
anybody.
I'm looking for something I don't recognize.
And it's stealth, and you don't have advantage from your nose on that. So.
Yeah, I only rolled once.
Okay.
28.
28. So you fall behind the group and make your way into to one of the like patches of forest that you guys keep meandering through. Find a couple of boughs of trees to like lurk in and look down, and yeah, kind of keeping pace with your group, but far enough back to always be hidden by a few bends from you guys. Is a small column of people. You can see a couple of them on foot, a number of them on horseback. There's about 20 of them at this point. You can see another group riding hard to catch up with them, and it comes to the back and kind of like joins in with them.
Do they look dangerous?
They're armored and armed.
Okay.
They don't look uniform. Like this looks like a kind of like mismatched band of people, and it seems to be growing.
What can I do? I need to get rid of them. I'm gonna go back.
Parlay? Fuck parlay.
I'm
I hate
gonna
that
go
type
back.
Of jam.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get like the party and Zago.
Okay, you drop down from the tree, like cut wide,
Yeah.
run through the forest like the wind to get out of the leaves up behind you as you catch up to the party.
As I get everyone together. Someone's following us. They look armed. They got a lot of
Someone's.
arm. Just people, like you know the people. This is like a column of people. They just keep adding.
Like a group?
Yeah, a whole
They're
group.
getting bigger.
So we need to get rid of them now.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Baron's gonna walk back.
I've been bored anyways.
Hello!
Yeah. We're all like.
Hang on, wait a minute. We have the best bait, which is this orc doofus.
Hey.
Right, this seems like something you guys can handle. I'm gonna make sure my guys watch the wagon while you're doing this.
Ah, he's a coward.
Baron's like,
Good,
Stop.
good
Stop
to know.
it.
Does your little mini-me have a problem?
Ignore him.
I just assume he's trying to be like you since he's so annoying.
Hey! Never mind, don't ignore him. Let's go back. Leaving Zago there.
Watch your mouth and enjoy your gang while you still have it. I'm gonna launch her away.
What the fuck is he? He mouths at you.
The leader of the Brownfoots.
Oh fuck.
for the last couple of days, Baron's been walking with like a cut, like sapling, walking stick.
Okay.
Walking back, just like, hello, how are you?
I'm off the road.
So yeah, you guys start walking the opposite direction. You're hiding off the road.
Yep.
Make me a stealth check.
I am walking behind Barian like I'm his defense. I'm his guard, you know?
20.
20. Okay.
I'm trying to make him look intimidating.
You're off the road as you guys are going back, and there are a number of people also moving through the bush. There are a few scouts moving quietly ahead of this group, it seems, which you would be able to duck behind a tree as a few of them go past you, and seem to take note of your companions, and some of them run back. As you guys would hear a bit of noise in the bush, as you guys are spotted and somebody runs back to seemingly report your friends on the road. But none of the scouts seem to notice you, but do start to kind of encircle the group and watch a few of them breaking off.
I'm gonna try and encircle them, encircling the group.
You move a little further back, so you're behind the scouts that are scouting on your people.
Baron just sits down on a rock beside the road.
Okay.
I'm looking like his intense guard. Yeah, I'm making
glowering
him
beside him. As coming up the road, you guys will see this column of people.
Lorelei would come hang out too.
Yeah. You guys just wait as this group kind of approaches. They seem to have sort of formed up at this time. A few of them have like weapons out, and there's like 3 of them that are kind of riding at the front on horseback of what is now like 30 people coming up, and they ride forward a little bit as the rest of them halt.
Sounds like 2 rounds of Spirit Guardians.
Hello.
Hey! Heard you were following us.
Hello.
Didn't expect the welcome.
No, it's not welcome.
What? Can you try to at least, like, you don't know who they are.
There are obviously people here to
Hi,
kill
what's
us.
your name? My name's Barian.
Lorelei nods at
Pleasure,
you.
Barry.
You've learned well.
We're the Steel Wind.
Oh, we're not from Darrow, so I'm unfamiliar.
Well, you'd have to be not from Darrow to not have heard of us.
Okay.
Insight check.
Sure.
Are they famous, or are they trying to posture?
You fail.
27.
27. It's not a false sort of confidence. Like, it doesn't sound empty.
Alright.
She believes it at the very least.
Are you guys following us, or what are your scouts looking out? It seems like you're a war party.
Not a war party, but ready for anything.
Right?
We're, yes, following getting a bearing for your group.
Okay.
We did plan to come up and chat, eventually.
All right.
Just waiting for a few more of our members to arrive.
Okay. Well, we were hired by her, and we're on an expedition. What would you like to
I
know?
wave.
Pleasure. Well, we're aware of your expedition, and, well, we do plan to converse with you about it eventually.
What say do you have in it?
No say.
Sending back to Arvina.
Okay.
Bring the group back. Or just like stop. Kind of thing. Traveling.
Why are we stopping?
Because there's a group called the Steel Wind that would like to talk to us.
As you get ascending, or I guess you've had to have sending again to send
Okay,
that
sure.
second one to her. So she will. I'm not stopping for the Steel Wind. They're mercenaries, and I'm certain they're up to no good.
Like,
All right. Well, I'll be happy to sit here and wait while you guys have a moment to gather your forces.
She looks up and past you. Are we waiting? And there's no reply to her, as she's just going to sit after that in this like long silence that stretches out. And then a little while later, there's like running down the road, and you can see a man in forest greens who's like, "They're still moving." Right, I'm afraid we can't wait here.
well, you will. The people that you have to talk to are already here.
As in the last 5 minutes, they've grown to about 40 now behind her.
Okay.
I hope you
Move.
don't mind us riding around you.
Do you
Oh, we
have
do.
an issue with us? Would you like to talk to us?
Yeah.
Are any of you...
The other
capable
woman
of
said you're a
speaking?
mercenary company and they're not stopping for you. That's why.
Well, I'm not asking them to stop. I'm trying to follow after.
Okay. And I'm here inquiring why you're following us. Have we...
She looks behind her and kind of takes stock of her numbers, and then... We're here to negotiate for the ownership of a certain marble. It was moved rather quickly off of Darrow.
You're trying to take from us.
So, with the pleasure trees out of the way, are we riding around you or through you?
You don't even know where it is.
Where
I'm
did we put it, by the way,
assuming it's
as a character?
somewhere up
It's
there.
with Zago.
Why do we leave it with him?
Because it's either me or him.
We should
Like-
put it in my chest.
Or is it... I don't know. Like, no one offered anything
No,
else.
no,
So,
No one,
That's
no
okay.
one knew.
I no one knew.
yeah. Like, it could-
Around or through?
How tough do they look?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm more
lot.
curious about the individual.
Most of them look like comfortable in a battle formation, so but you're not like scared of any of them. So numbers, and it seems some sort of formal training on how to use that to their advantage.
All right.
You should tell Zago to prepare for a fight.
Through it is. As the people are going to now advance until they're even with her, and she's part of the about 50 people who
I'm
join.
looking behind me to see if there's anyone that's like gone through the forest.
That man in forest greens has disappeared from the road.
Yeah, I'm like looking around us.
Make me a perception check.
Can I use my nose?
Not with this many people around.
Drake has invisibility.
Who's
Okay.
who's with us? It's Lorelai, me, Yaisel.
Dre, Kena.
Oh,
But
Kena
Dre
came
is not
too?
visible at the moment. Yeah, Kena would have come along.
Okay, so who's visible that I know came?
Everybody except for Dre.
Okay, so and Lorelai came. Okay.
16.
Okay. There are some rustlings in a few spots around behind you in the woods. You can't pinpoint anybody, but there's more than one person.
All right, do what you
Hiding in
want.
the bush.
Subtle spell, 5th level fly on me and Kena, and Yaisel.
Okay.
I didn't know Dre was here.
So the three of you feel a lightness take over you, and
All right, and I'm gonna fly back to the
join
group.
together. Oh, you're going up and away?
I'm back to our group.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
Okay, you guys fly up and away, and Kena's
You too.
turns and starts running down the road.
Oh, she has fly.
Laura, who has fly?
Kena had fly caster, I mean.
Yeah, Kena also
did
has
you?
fly. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
me,
yeah,
Kena,
she'll
Yaisel, and Lorelai
fly
has
out.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is Lorelai going as well?
Oh yeah, she's not gonna be the only one there.
Okay. And what is Dre doing?
Oh well, Dre's visible. He was like moving in to fight, and then saw them all leave, and like, okay, I guess I'll just keep following.
Yeah, and they're not all on horse.
Now
right?
invisible, like.
Okay. Make me a perception check, Dre.
22.
Okay, you would hear the lady, well, an awful lot of bark. Let's keep trailing behind until more people show up. As they go out of their defensive formation and continue to just follow slowly after the group. As you guys fly back.
I'm gonna get the rock and be like, Barry, do you have a way to keep this?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, what the fuck?
They want the rock.
I'm not giving it to this guy.
Why not? I trust him.
Listen, there's two people who are supposed to hold that rock.
The
There's
people
about 60 mercenaries back there
that want the rock.
that want it.
We need a way to
Then you
keep
hold
it.
on to it.
It needs to be out of sight. It's too
Put it
big
in your
to.
cloak.
Oh, just stop being a goof. And I'm gonna like turn it, and the chest's going to appear.
I
I don't like this.
We will get it back immediately after. It's just until they're dealt with.
This is on you if it fucks up.
On me.
Do you think I'm gonna steal from Mistress Sarah?
From who?
Exactly.
Your mom!
No.
My what?
Your guys will
Buddy, I
tell
don't
you
got a
guys
mom.
not to mention.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sorry, yeah, I know.
Never had a mom.
Huh?
What?
What?
Never
Of course
mind.
I
I
am.
wouldn't have said that. I
Yeah.
didn't know she had said
Yeah.
that.
I will give it to him to print.
Okay, I put
it's
it.
on me.
I put it into.
We will get it back immediately after.
This is gonna be another fucking candy stand.
I shut the chest.
I'll get close. How close do I have to be to communicate with my brother?
I don't remember. You
30
guys-
feet.
1,000 feet probably, right?
Written down somewhere, I hope.
It's 30 feet.
Alright, well then I will make my way back up to the caravan. I can move
Make me
fast.
one more stealth check. So you do have to move at half speed to stealth. So
But
Actually-
I can move at normal speed because I can bonus action dash.
I guess so, yeah.
So that is wow, 23.
Okay.
No, 33.
23. As you quietly slip away, hurrying past them, and can rejoin the rest of the group.
How far?
I'm just getting like within 30, and then Barry will hear they're just gathering their forces. It's gonna be harder to fight the longer we wait.
All right. How far are we ahead of them?
They've been holding back like 200, 300 feet, give or take.
Okay. Am I able to? Hold on. Let me see.
Before the fight, I'm gonna turn into a dragon. Big Hulk.
Okay, okay.
Basically, She-Hulk.
Yeah.
It's like bigger now. Like,
You like start transforming, and it doesn't quite feel right until your hand drifts down and grabs the hilt of the sword, and there's just yes. As your body
One
starts to
second.
ripple.
Lorelai gives you
and
like a
more-
kind of nervous glance, but it's fine.
and it's like she's bigger than she was before
Yeah,
too.
yeah. A little larger, a little more hulking than before.
I'm going to cast as we're going along. I can cast from the wagon, correct?
Yeah.
As we're traveling.
What are
Okay.
you casting?
I'll let you know. And they're just like, hey, just keep going along. And I'm gonna like basically pass a message along to each person. As soon as we get to where we're going straight through the gate, and closing it right behind us. Okay? All right. Just trust me. This needs to be seamless. You guys need to be ready to go. Okay? Okay. Does everybody get? And I had like a little huddle of like the gang.
what are we doing?
I'm going to make us something defensible.
Okay, I'm done.
Experience casting. Mirage Arcane, a castle with a moat and a drawbridge right in front of us.
Arcane.
10 minutes.
Then like, well, we'll muster our forces. That'll give us an advantage.
Where the fuck does castle come from?
What the fuck? This isn't on my map. Oh, make it.
Okay,
Also,
you
make
are
the
going
entire
to
road
lose some of
lava.
the area because you've got a mile and you're like moving as you go, so you're kind of like moving that line of the mile with you. But I will let you do that.
Oh, I'll just like post away it in front of me, kind of thing. And I don't need the whole mile even too.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you're traveling and casting Mirage Arcane, you're losing distance as you go. That you can affect. I think is the trade-off. There.
Sure.
I guess feasibly, if you were like theoretically, if you were traveling fast enough, it wouldn't work. But yeah.
But
You've traveled the whole mile.
We're
in 10
traveling
minutes.
very slow.
Yeah, no, you guys are good here. I'm just having thoughts.
Okay.
Okay, as you guys were going along, and yeah, about 10 minutes later, the road suddenly shifts as the land transforms.
Go, go, go!
Suddenly there are walls rising beside you, a wide moat, a drawbridge down as people are like, holy fuck. I'm going to go ahead and do a morale check for people. Okay, that is very good. As people make an orderly entry through this drawbridge and going through.
Trey's staying still invisible, staying outside of it.
And I've told
Okay.
them to like
You're
run
staying on the
up,
outside.
and then once we get in, we pull up the drawbridge and shut
Okay.
the gate.
People are going in, and you hear like in the Barbican somebody like, "How the fuck do you work this thing?"
Spin the lever!
Okay, it's fucking heavy.
I designed it, so I
Couldn't you have
remember.
used magic to make it lighter? Just fucking push. Starts to get.
Just makes a Mirage Arcane, but it's made out of like plastic and is hollow and barely standing.
What is this? The Toys R Us?
As you guys pull up the drawbridge, as there's now just a road that ends, spots of forest just cut out by the castle walls that go around.
Oh, and there's ballista on the castle walls.
Okay.
Because I can do that.
I am so prepared for them to, like, either... I'm just prepared. At the top.
So I'm at the top of the wall
Oh.
above the gatehouse. This is a very like
How tall are the walls?
I'm gonna say like a good 50 feet.
I
Alright.
It's doable. Yeah.
I am on the walls, too.
50, 60
Okay, you're
feet.
standing. You guys are.
There's
get on top of them,
towering.
but that's fine.
there's arrow slits, there's
You
all
guys
kinds
are
of stuff.
towering over the scenery below you.
Are they
as this
climbable?
column,
Yes.
from your
Castle.
guys' height, there's still some trees or so, but you start to see like a couple people coming through the woods, noticing this and turning back, and you see the dust a little ways down the road stop out of sight as they seem to be waiting for a little bit. What are you doing on the outside of this?
I'm scouting them. Look, I'm watching their reaction.
Okay. Also, Primus posted, whoever you encounter, stab them. Everyone needs a good stabbing every now and then. I say lost and confused upon...
You are
I-
dead on, Primus, honestly.
Can I, because I'm watching,
Yeah.
could I have shot the scout with a bow and arrow?
Make me a perception check. They're
So
trying
rude,
to be
they
stealthy.
haven't done anything to you yet.
They're fucking following us.
That could mean anything.
15.
Love
15 is not... You see, like, traces of them coming, and you're, like, drawing the bow when they disappear into the forest there.
I have it prepared, though.
You stealthing, and you're going back to this column then? They're staying just out of sight in the forest, and they're about 80 strong when you get there, and like more people are riding up occasionally, and they're just they look less relaxed than they were before. There is a huddle around the like 3 that rode up before, and seems to be quite a bit of conversation going on, and people are like figuring out their next move, but they seem to be waiting.
Yeah, I'm trying to pinpoint like leaders and.
Okay, yeah, that group of 3 seems like one obvious group, and then you know what? Make me a perception check.
14.
14. Okay, there's a couple of people who go off to like spread information to different like small leaders in it, and you can't keep track of all of them. But there's there seems to be a few.
But I've got like the
units with
main
their own
people.
there's 3 that seem fairly important at the front, and a couple of lieutenants you kind of spot, but it's going to be hard to keep track of them
Okay.
all. As once they get to about 120 or so people,
How long does that take? Like, is there just a steady stream of people? Like,
yeah,
where are they
coming,
coming
some
from?
of them bringing more supplies. And more people with them. Some of them like bringing people in, dropping them off on horseback, and riding back to get more people, as they just seem to be kind of gathering their numbers. Eventually, they seem satisfied with who's here, and you see like some regimenting happening as people are breaking out and getting
how long
organized.
does that take?
You're pretty close to the end of your invisibility. It'll be close to an hour. You guys have been standing on this wall. The dust has faded now, and it's just been kind of quiet for the
Alright.
last like
I'll,
30, 40 minutes.
They're boring.
Yeah, I'll cast invisibility again, like right as it
Okay.
comes out.
Make me a stealth check if you're doing that.
Okay, with or without advantage?
Without, because you're making noise to cast invisibility.
I'd say 23.
Okay. With their roll, so you are like leaning back and you're like, fuck, this is gonna be ending. You start casting the invisibility and haven't noticed one of the sentries that is like returning from checking on the thing and moving towards the leadership, and you hear a twig snap of somebody like stepping in behind you as you're muttering the spell. Are you continuing the spell, or are you gonna stop? You are gonna lose the spell if you stop partway through.
No, I won't stop.
Okay. So you finish the spell, and that is a 22 to hit you.
It's exactly my AC.
Oh! As a arrow
AC
from a
is
bolt
pointless.
comes whizzing from... That was with disadvantage. She just rolled really high.
Yep.
As an arrow comes whizzing towards you and sticks into you...
Yeah, I can reduce damage.
that is 6 damage to you as it sticks into your side. And you hear there's someone quiet over here!
I reduce that by 9.
Okay, so he doesn't have to take a concentration check.
No damage. As you stop this bolt, and you see him just staring at the bolt that just stops in midair, and he yells out, "Something strange over here!" As a bunch of attention gets focused over to this area of the forest.
I'm taking off. Like, not
Okay.
quickly, I'm moving around.
You're
I'm
like-
invisible, I'm hard to track.
Okay. They're gonna move really quickly to like come check out this area. Make me an acrobatics check to wean your way through everybody.
22.
Okay. All right. You move a little quickly at first, wanting to get out of where the horses might come like charging around, but you find a couple of like thicker tree cover to start moving through and around, and people are kind of spreading out looking for what it was. And you hear I saw the arrow stop dead. I swear I heard somebody there muttering. Those are footprints. As you get away from this group of people who start to like spread out and search this area. You guys from the wall would hear like a shout and then a little bit of flurry of activities like horses galloping and just out of sight. And then it kind of starts to calm down as you manage to pull back from the group here. What are you doing?
Me, I'm just, like, waiting.
Okay.
Waiting for stuff to happen.
So, we're going to take a break here. It's just about 8. This was a good moment to take a little break. We're going to go on a quick 10-15 minute break, and then we'll be back. We're going to run a quick 1 minute ad, so stick around. Easy way to support us. And then we will see you all very soon to see what happens with the party on their miraged arcane castle versus this column of soldiers here to steal the lodestone given to them by Mistress Sarah. So yeah, we'll be right back, folks.
Thanks, we were waiting for him.
I got it. I had time for a cut.
Damn.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Pays to be me, folks.
I like this new, like, you have to sneak it.
Yeah. I've learned.
We keep you on
Well, if he
edge.
respected us, he wouldn't have to do that.
Oh, it's my respect for you that's the problem, for sure. Welcome back, folks. Let me just check and make sure our audio hasn't... Yeah, nothing's
Quick
breaking
notes
away.
here I forgot to do. We do D&D on Wednesdays Mountain Standard Times from 6 to 10. And we also stream on Mondays, doing things like D&D builds, D&D Unearthed Arcana, like D&D Next reviews, D&D 1 reviews. We also play some games, nostalgia, all kinds of stuff. So if you guys want to pop around...
When's our
join
next
us.
Adventure Talks and who's our next guest?
Yeah, and we have a guy named Simero, who's another DM / does a lot of other things on Twitch. I believe it's going to be sometime, or I think October maybe 4th, the Friday.
It's October now, but it is
Sorry,
looking like
November
4th.
This will be our next one.
Is our next.
Mark your calendar.
Yeah, no, and come on our Discord, check out our Discord. We're looking to grow it, play Overwatch, hang out, chill.
Simero is actually a fiend at Overwatch. He's quite good.
He is very good.
Okay, so getting back in, the party currently has been on the road to a small town Arvina knows of that has a mark that is similar to the one on the lodestone bought by Yaizel's mother figure, Mistress Sarah, for an exorbitant sum of money some months ago. Along their travels, the party has found they are being followed by an ever-growing column of what looks like some sort of mercenary unit. that has been gathering and growing. Dre has just narrowly escaped from being noticed by them after catching an arrow out of the air with his psionic powers. And we come back to you guys on the Mirage Arcane, the palace summoned up by your wizard ahead of the party, having crossed over, lifted up the drawbridge with a moat now between you and the now advancing column of soldiers that are going to come up in formation up the road until they are stopped in front of the 50-foot high castle walls that a few of you are standing
There's
on.
a moat.
There's a moat, yeah.
they're in
So
front of
there's
the
the walls, there's the moat, and then a ways
Okay.
back from that is the soldiers. The three that came forward this time do not, but you do hear a familiar voice shouting up, "Industrious!"
Hey, leave or we will insult you again.
Seems a poor way to start conversation.
Right, we wanted to talk to you back on the road.
You refused. So
Well, we're ready to talk now.
Oh, wonderful. All
Who's in
right.
charge?
Technically.
Yeah.
Zago, elbows you in the ribs.
Me!
You're the one fucking giving the stone away, you're in charge, I guess.
Shut up. Elbow him back harder.
He falls off the wall and
He
dies.
elbows you back as well. He's gonna talk to her.
Hi. She's leaning over, arms on.
As Arvina is going to come and lean up beside you as well and look over.
Yeah, we're co-leaders in this.
Is she their leader? Or is she like a representative of their leader, from what I've seen?
She's been among the leadership cadre that you've seen.
Okay.
You don't know if she's.
Where's the rest of the leadership right now?
Vanished among the crowd. They're no longer all in one bunch.
Oh, good. They've heard about Fireball.
Wow.
There's two wizards.
Sorry we couldn't talk earlier. We wanted to make sure we had a good bargaining position.
Oh, you want to bargain? We're not bargaining.
Compels you.
Why
This is
not?
our rock.
Well, it was our rock before it was stolen, and we weren't paid for it.
Shoulda paid attention. That's how the world works. Seems you're not good enough to not get stolen from.
It was admittedly a lapse. We're hoping to either recoup some payment or our item that was wrongfully taken and sold black market.
How much?
Impressive palace you have here.
I'm asking how much you want.
At least 10,000 gold.
Done deal.
If you wish to hire an escort,
They'll come down.
Hang on. Well, I mean, no, it doesn't matter. I can't touch you.
I'm on edge though. I'm watching.
are you running down the wall and leaping the moat?
I fly.
Oh, right, yes. Okay, so you come sailing
You
down.
gonna reward them?
Sorry, Fly would be gone by now.
Oh, okay. I will just run down. Like a
Okay,
monk.
you leap from the wall into a roll. 50 feet fall is pretty easy.
It's
for you.
literally nothing.
You
to me.
pop to your feet, and a couple of people back up as you skid out of the roll.
Superhero landing.
Yeah.
And she comes up to the front of the group, but doesn't leave the ranks here, and she's on
And-
horseback.
You're gonna leave when I give it to you?
Unless you want to hire an escort.
I can just give it to you now.
Very well.
Take out 10,000 gold. And give it to her.
Okay, she takes the gold and. Well, this has been a rather nice spot of business in what I thought was going to be ugly.
And you're just gonna leave, right? We don't have to worry about you following us for the rest. You're not gonna go back on your side of the deal.
I don't feel like supplying these hooligans for many more miles.
Great. Well, pleasure doing business with you.
It's Lorelei, I believe. Or...
Make me an insight check.
I'm also.
Yeah, both of you. Megan, insight check. Primus, stab him.
I rolled pretty good!
Megan said offer to kill them for 5,000 gold.
I don't. Say yours first.
No, just...
I rolled pretty good. 21!
Okay.
31.
Okay.
1!
We'll just subtract the first number and you guys both got a 1. I like it. So, you guys look at her and with the gold in hand, with how easy you give it, you see her waver a few moments, like deciding what to do and looking over her troops and looking up at the castle, and then eventually turns and orderly march. Let's go back. Seeming to have decided to keep her word, but she did think about it for a good few moments.
Can I try to watch them leave just so I don't just turn back like I'm
Yeah,
checking out?
you guys can spend the next bit just watching them, and they will, like, in an orderly formation, get turned around and all start marching the other
I
way.
am checking.
Is she still on the outside of their ranks?
Not really,
Okay.
but not far from it.
I am
Like how far from it?
Like 4 or 5 men deep, depending on the moment.
I'm gonna ask. You wanna check that side of the forest? I'll check this side of the forest.
Who are you talking to?
Lorelai, because she's next to me. Unless you didn't come. No?
Oh, no, I'm up here. Yeah, sure.
Great. Because you have fly all the time, right? So it would speed it up.
She can fly around and you can run around.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the same speed.
Sure, yeah, you guys start checking the forest. Plenty of wildlife, but nothing untowards that you guys find.
Yeah.
They make an orderly sort of retreat back, much slower than they came, less utilization of their horseback, but the steel wind is flown away for a while.
When I returned, I'm like, they only wanted 10,000 gold.
What the fuck happened to you?
that thing sold for 5 times.
So did you say 5 times?
More than 5 times the price.
Barian was at the auction.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 times. 50. I can't believe 50,000 gold, and we only had to give them 10,000.
How much was it really?
$1 million.
Yeah, a million. A million. Yeah, no, I can't believe we only had to give them 10,000 for $1
It
million.
was like 2.8.
It
Something
was
like that.
2 million.
Yeah, 2 million, somewhere around there.
Oh my god.
That's player though.
Yeah.
How much?
Oh,
2
sorry.
million gold.
That's like
I've gotten
4
money
million gold.
recently. Zago.
Right.
I can help you out if you want.
Do I look like I need your help?
Yeah?
In the money department, I run
No.
a successful gang.
Um,
I'm not throwing around 10,000, but
10,000.
also, sorry I didn't recognize you. We started off on the wrong foot. I've been told your gang is pretty reasonable since you came around.
What do you mean by that?
Less aggressive, easier to work with. We even heard we had a little bit of an agreement on the one side of town.
Maybe.
Appreciate it.
The tune Butcher of a Lochran, just the tune of it starts to drift up from one side to the
God,
other.
not this fucking nonsense.
Fuck!
You've heard of the story too?
Don't talk to me. It's the most annoying song I've heard in my life.
It's become a hit.
Wish I could find the guy who wrote it and kill him.
I wanted to break his finger.
We're trying to find him. If you see him, let us know.
Sure, I'll get my guys looking.
Lorelai just stares at Barian from behind Dre.
That should come with a sex check.
Looking pointedly at him.
Barian waits until Dre looks away and then just goes
At Dre or at Lorelai?
at Lorelai.
I'm glad we didn't have to fight them. That would have been a waste of time.
I really wanted to
So
try.
where'd the
to-
fucking castle come from?
Wait, yeah. Where did Lorelai? Where did that come from?
She
As he
just
turns
keeps
and looks
staring
at
at
Lorelai.
you. We should get going.
Mysterious, eh? Hate it.
Insight check.
He hates it.
Alright.
He hates it. He's not lying to you.
Alright. I don't know, some people are into that.
Okay, let's.
As you guys carry on your way.
I'm gonna leave the castle.
Okay.
I'm hoping that some bandits or somebody is like, holy fuck, this is the new place where we're taking our tolls, and they're gonna be in there.
It is blocking a road.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna go in there, they're gonna inhabit it and be like, you want to pass through here, and then the 10 gates is gonna go up, and they're gonna be on the wall or in it. And
I like this idea.
Alex was 100% going to assassinate their leadership.
I was gonna feeble-mind her.
I was straight up not expecting them to just be worth paying off. I was expecting them to need the rock.
They were the one who found it and got pretty swiftly stolen from them, and they just wanted their change out of it.
Mr. Sarah got duped.
Yep.
That thing's worth 10,000 to them. If she just got in contact with them first, she could have saved
Well, it's worth
herself.
10,000 for them not to fight us.
For them not to die.
They also don't know what it is.
No, they're just like, oh, that's a fancy rock they stole from us.
They know it's valuable. They don't know how valuable it is.
I wonder
And
how they knew we had it.
Mistress Sarah didn't hear about it till it was already in the hands of the auction.
Okay.
Okay, we move on.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know if we fought them. Maybe we could have figured more answers out.
Yeah. Primus says you should have, Alex.
Stab for stab.
As you
I
guys-
kept asking, like, is she accessible? And
Yeah,
she never was.
Ish, but no. Once
No,
things got
I need
weird,
to be
she
next
got-
to her, and I can't go through 4 ranks of people.
Well,
I'm not a wizard.
As you guys
was that a
continue
compliment?
along the
No,
road,
no, I'm saying wizards are dumb that they're
Leaving the
able to do
palace
that so
behind.
easily.
Yeah.
you guys travel. You will end up like partway through the day at a small town that seems to be kind of a trading stop between this city and one of the other ones that's not too far down this road. And Arvina's kind of looking it over. We have more people than is ideal for this town, but we can get some provisions and rest nearby.
I take a rock.
I'm going to be claiming a room somewhere in the inn here. I doubt they have many.
I also am.
Yeah, dibs.
Yeah.
Zago goes jogging towards it.
No, I'm gonna try.
You're faster than me. He's like, what the fuck?
Ah!
All right.
Hope you trip.
Yeah, it's
I'll,
fun. Just the,
I want to see if I'm
It's
too
not like I have
focused
an
on this.
indestructible, beautiful
I don't try.
temple I can make on command.
All right.
We are all
You guys-
welcome to-
What time are we leaving in the morning?
Break camp at dawn.
All right. Okay. I'll find a place to set up my tent.
As Arvina's going to make her way into town slower than you and Zago, who are racing in, you beating the hell out of him to get there.
Barian will walk around the corner, pull out his sword and cast teleportation circle, and go back to his tower. For the night.
Vanish and reappear in your tower. Where's the rest of you?
Oh, they're sleeping at. There wasn't enough rooms in the inn.
You just fucking whiz back here?
It's not that difficult.
Jeez.
All right.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Well, what's happening?
Jesus Christ.
We have you ever? Well, there was some mercenary band called the Steel Wind, and I tell her what's going on when.
Okay,
they
yeah,
move.
you-
I made a castle, and we didn't have to kill them all.
You know, it wasn't that long ago. Today you come back from adventures, tell me about the stuff you folks got up to, and I tell them that's bloody ridiculous. And it's twice as bad! Twice as bad, Barian!
I didn't feeble-mind her.
You don't even sound like humans! Or elves! Or dragonborn or whatever. Whatever.
You don't even sound like
Keen
humanoids.
Yeah.
Wednesday. It looks very clean in here.
Well, thank you.
You've been doing a bang-up job with the
Thank
tower.
you, I try.
No, I appreciate it.
That,
Well, I'm
that is
here.
enough to dissuade her as you can get yourself some dinner.
I'm back, and I've got like at least it's like what 7:30. I got time for a wine. You want a wine?
I've got some bread I can put on and I can get you some dinner fix.
Baron has a nice dinner and a wine with Wednesday. And
You do eventually talk her into saying,
Yeah.
I don't have that
Trey
much to
is
clean."
tormenting Barian too. The whole time.
Why are you like this?
Are on board. You're not alive. And
Yes, I am. I'm your brother. I am. I'm your brother.
wait. Did you like swap outfits or something?
No, I'm your brother. Thoughts, feelings, memories. We grew up together.
No, we didn't. I grew up with my brother. You're a weird magical construct. You're basically a robot with feelings.
All of the feelings and memories of your brother.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Would you listen to your brother? Because I can give him the suplex manual. Tripping's not your style.
It works when they are fucking ninja wizards.
I'm like a few seconds off from 3 for 3.
He did trip once, didn't? No, he
Nope.
didn't. He just got
He's
thrown
not
off.
falling yet.
He just got thrown off a chair.
As you guys get into the inn, small town, It's the basics. The inn is bigger than it should be for this town. For travelers going through, big stable. You guys can get the horses a nice place to stay. And with you and Zago getting rooms, that pretty much covers like what there is available. There's like 4 rooms to rent, and Arvina's taking one, and Zago's taking one.
I'm taking one. I want to explore the town.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to go walking around, it has like a little smithy. The main industry seems to be like the trade that goes through. There's maybe like 10 families in the area. And most of them seem to rely on like people moving through.
Do I have, like,
There is a cart repair station that looks like a father and his daughter are working. And they're like
Yeah, so
working
where are you
on,
going?
on a cart there.
Where are you going?
When did you get here?
Oh, I've just been bothering Barian.
I'm in the town. You just came to the town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go explore. You wanna come?
Sure.
I'm gonna go see if they have a good stuff at a general store.
Ooh, we could steal some.
No, we could boost their economy.
No, you help people by not giving them money. And giving people money causes inflation. So I steal.
Conservative.
For those who didn't hear it, Megan's in the background. Conservative, liberal, just pointing between the two of them.
I'm gonna boost their economy, and if you steal, I'm not your friend. But we are. But like, if the authorities...
You're gonna end our friendship over me stealing,
I mean, like, if the authorities come,
a
then you're...
commemorative mug from this town's general store.
If the authorities come, I'm not with you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Authorities, okay.
Welcome to Tam's Toolkit. How can I help you?
What you got?
I got tools.
Wow.
In the night.
Okay, what's the layout of, like, his little counter?
You've got a counter in the back, a couple of shelves, like going down the middle of the shop, and then along the wall and stuff just kind of like spilling out in different spots.
Okay, how easy would it be to just, like, walk behind the counter? Like, is there a gate in my way? Is there...
Just walk around the corner of the counter and you could be back.
Alright, I'm gonna push, just, like, gently nudge Yaisel one way and walk around the other.
Can I help? Can I help you?
I'm trying to, like, distract him and then move, like, when he loses interest in me.
Are you going behind the counter?
Oh, eventually, not immediately.
Oh, you're pushing around. I thought you were pushing around the counter.
No, I'm pushing her, like, to the side, so he's looking this direction and I'll go the
Okay.
other way.
Yeah, he's looking between you. He's both don't look like you're around here.
No.
From around here. Sorry.
I'll wander off.
We've never been to Darrow before.
Oh well, quite the journey. How long you been around these parts?
The first sentence.
A day. Less than a day.
How'd you get way out here? We're nowhere near the coast.
One that apparently like me.
Maybe like 4 days.
You're with some wizarding sorts, aren't you?
Yeah.
We don't get many through here. Nothing big on either side of us. Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
It's over the shelf.
Alrighty. What
I
brings
cast
you
invisibility.
way out here? You vanish. The thumb just...
You got anything shiny?
Sure. I mean, anything made out of metal, I could put a nice polish to.
You have any gems?
Oh, gems. I got a guy going through here last time selling glass beads. Tried to tell me they were dwarven gems, but they're glass beads, and I bought them for cheap.
Let me see it.
All right, as he pulls out a very nice, like, wooden display case and sets it down and opens it, and you can see it's just full of glittering gems. He's like, case is the most expensive part, guarantee you that.
Can I, like, look at them and be like, gem or not gem?
You pick them up, and there's, like, a primal part of you that feels this disdain and disgust.
She, like...
And it, like, makes you angrier than it should that somebody has tried to make false gems.
She's like... Gross.
Right? Pretty glass.
I'm invisible now behind his counter.
Make me a stealth check.
Okay.
How much for the whole case?
25.
Right, yeah, he doesn't seem to notice you as he's engrossed talking with
How
you.
much for the whole case?
For the case with the pretty gems?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a gold for it.
And give him a gold. And, like, she doesn't take it nicely. She just kind of shoves it in her bag. And this isn't gonna last long.
Alright, throw them on a wall, I don't care. Anything else I can get for you? I mean, shiny things,
Meat. Do you have, like, jerky? Or...
Sure, got plenty of jerky. You can also make your way down to the tavern. She's got a little fresher stuff, but I got the traveling sword.
Traveling sort.
Sure, come on, I'll show you my wall. He is now going to push past you to get out. What are you doing?
How much room do I have?
Very little. It's a cozy little...
Alright, I'm just gonna, like, back up as he approaches me and wait for him to until I can get off to the
Make
side.
me an acrobatics.
19.
Okay. You almost stumble back. He moves like pretty whippery. Like he comes around here, fucking backpedaling, like catch yourself against the
Yeah,
counter.
invisible. I'm just
Like mows his way around the counter and starts jaunting over. Oh, where I keep my meats? All right, we got some yak, and he's just going over the different like dried meats and stuff.
Okay, what does he have behind his counter?
Behind his counter, underneath there's like a wooden strongbox. It looks like behind it, with a lock on it that's like supposed to swing out. He's got a couple pieces of paper like tucked into a shelf under his little desk thing there. Other than that, not much of interest except for like a quill and some stuff there.
Is it just money?
If you look in the corner, there is like something hidden away in a sack in like one area there.
Where could he sit?
He's like looking at the chest like, I don't coins. Oh!
Okay. You pull open the sack, and you can see coiled in it is a half-finished rope made out of some sort of reed, as it looks like he makes his own rope. You hear
I
from the other side,
unwind it a
Also,
little.
you looking at any traveling supplies? I make my own rope.
Oh.
I'm like, fuck you, and I'm unwinding his rope a little.
Once you get it started, it starts to kind of like unwind like rope does, when you get it like a little loosened.
Yep.
I'll get one of every meat.
I got a lot. I mean, there's some yak, there's some elk. A couple people came through with some drake meat, unless you're one of them railing people who don't eat monster meat. But
I'm down for monster meat.
all right, well, I'll get you one of everything then.
Yeah, and
Oh,
sure,
hell.
I'll have a rope.
Sure, all right. Take you over to my rope section. We'll come back for the meat. As he goes over, and he's got a bunch of ropes made out of different fibers. A lot of them look like they're made out of like fibers he's like found out in the woods, but some of them are made out of like proper rope
Is
fibers.
there anything like silvery?
Sure.
No, I'm looking. Like, is there anything?
Yeah, if you're looking it over, there is one that's made out of a with the way it's dried. It kind of it looks like it's like becoming a powder around the edges of it. Like it would probably make a mess of whatever bag you put it in, but it does have a bit of a sheen to it.
I'll get that, but can it come in its own bag?
Sure.
It looks like it'll make everything.
It's trying to come apart just as quick as I was putting it together. He
Perfect.
puts the rope into the bag for you, and you messed with
Yeah.
enough of the rope. What are you doing?
How well organized is this store?
It's kind of like packed into the shelves pretty well. And you can see by looking around, it seems he buys a lot of knickknacks and junk off of like people who come through. Thus the like thing of fake gems that he had. For
Yeah,
you.
is there any interesting knickknacks?
There's some strange knickknacks, some like a lot of like pretty shoddily done carved toys, like wooden toys and stuff like that. There's a couple of crossbows that look pretty heavily modified, not necessarily in a good way.
Oh. Yeah, I'll grab like a little like janky toy car or something.
Okay, you grab like a toy cart, and one of the wheels like axle is kind of like loose on it, but somebody's tried to make like a little miniature cart and you shove it into your pocket.
Would I have seen the wooden toys? Because I'm thinking of Thieves.
Oh yeah, you would have. They're not hidden by any means.
Does he have like a set of like blocks?
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
that's Thieves' favorite thing. I've decided is just things.
lot
he
of
can
them are
destroy.
burnt.
I want to get him a little pack of blocks.
Sure. Well, you know they came out with blocks too.
Blocks too.
Of course not. That'd be ridiculous. I'll get you a pack of blocks.
Thanks. It's for my son.
Oh, got yourself a boy.
I leave the store because I'm bored. I'm bored of
Yeah,
their-
don't let him have the greatest conversation.
and I'm invisible. Yeah.
Oh,
Word done it.
he just leaves sometimes.
Didn't even see him go.
It's
Saw the
okay.
door swinging.
He's sneaky.
Nothing. Oh, creepy sword, eh?
Yeah.
Better check my stock, make sure nothing's missing.
If there is, I'll pay for it.
Sure. Wait, is he the stealing sort?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
I thought we were friends.
Gonna be honest, I don't got this store memorized enough with all this junk to really know if something went missing.
We could have gotten away with it.
Well, I'll take a look around, but I think I'll lose that one if he did. Give him a kick in the seat of the pants for me when you see him, if you did take
I'm
some.
down.
All right, well, I'll get your blocks packed up. Give me a couple minutes to get your meat come down, and I don't even know how much I'm going to sell you all this for, but I'll figure it out.
I can do anything.
Sure, call it 5 gold. We're good as gold.
Really? Really? Just 5?
Well, we got Drake meat in there, yeah.
How well are you
All right,
doing?
4.5.
How well are you doing financially?
Well, enough coming in to buy shit from people as they go by. I like to support the artists coming through. They get to the city and it's broken dreams there for them.
Are you like struggling in any areas?
I can buy, it's a quiet town.
Consider some of this a little bit of charity because I like your shop. So I'm gonna put 100 gold in front of them.
Sorry, just say a little bit of charity.
That's literally.
We're looking at it's 2 years there for me.
Oh.
That's a lot of coin.
Yeah.
You sure you want to just hand this around?
This shit
Yeah.
is one.
I enjoy your shop. I think you should thrive.
Well, thank you very mighty much, lady. I'm gonna have to get myself a new sign.
I would love to see it someday.
Oh, well, you come on back by. You're welcome anytime. And you know what? Either don't give your friend a kick in the seat of the pants, or two, whichever pleases you.
Probably will.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'll get that wrapped up for you right away. As he's going to start putting stuff together, and you will pretty soon have quite a pack of assorted meats from different things. And he gives you some pretty big cuts off of it as well.
Yeah.
You have a lot of dried meat at this point, and a nicely wrapped pack of blocks.
And the rope that's in a separate bag.
Yeah. You have like a cloth bag with the rope in it, and it's just like burlap on the outside and white snow on the inside.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay, you head on out.
Barian the next morning would show up a couple hours before they were all
I
heading.
still have stuff.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So you go out, shoddy cart in hand.
Where can I buy paint?
Probably Tim's Tools.
Fuck. Okay, I stay invisible. I go back in. I get some paint.
You hear that fucking door? Wind's going right through it. We got the money to fix it now. Put that on my list. You're in the shop.
Stare at us. I sneak by.
Geisel's going out with a hefty
Yeah.
pack of meats.
I grab like just a little like red paint or something, and then leave again.
You lift a bit of red paint and make your way out. Make me a stealth check since the door is opening a third time with nobody through it.
Okay, it's a 31.
Yeah, easy, like slip out.
Okay, and then I'm literally gonna go around the corner, pull the paint the car real quick. It's like then we're gonna walk back in, not invisible.
Oh! Welcome back. You sure rushed out last time.
Yeah, well, I saw you
here we
had some wooden toys, and I have something for you.
Oh!
Yeah,
You're an artist, are you?
Well, I dabble,
Wow.
I've been carrying this around. We found it. So, we found this like burnt out little hamlet that had been raided by
Oh,
goblins.
that's a shame.
Yeah, and the only thing that survived was this. I pull out this red cart.
Does that deserve a deception?
Wow! Quite the story on this little thing, eh?
Yeah.
Wow, only thing about is it enchanted at all?
Maybe.
What's it enchanted with?
I have no idea.
Must be some strange enchantment to make it always dripping red paint. It's an awful good nail job you got there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know how magic works.
Well, I'll buy it off you.
All right.
I'll give you 2 copper for it.
2 copper.
Wow.
Wow.
Neat little trinket, add it to my collection.
Pretty nice. Do you think you could do 3?
Sure, 3 copper for it. Why
All right.
not?
Pleasure doing business.
Pleasure, pleasure. Oh, and go talk to that nice friend of yours. She has something for you from me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, have a good time in town.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, it's wet as can be. Didn't even let it dry. Starts to carefully wrap it.
Yeah. I was walking like fucking idiot. Is this 3 copper for me?
Primus said, "Oh no, he's onto you! Quick, off with his spine!" As you walk out, are you going to find Geisel?
Sure.
What did he say? In the crotch?
No,
His
see this with
pants.
2 kicks.
Yeah,
Pants could be crotch.
pants. Okay. And sorry, you didn't.
All right.
I got the
I'm good.
coolest meat there.
Oh yeah.
Also,
Roll it.
Is it unarmed?
It'd be
Yeah.
a monk attack.
Yeah, I would be unarmed.
That is a 26.
Hits.
As she turns and boots you in the
Oh,
butt.
no, you gotta go 0 or 2.
Reduce it by 6.
You want to roll damage?
I was just gonna.
Yeah, like, how much damage were you trying to do?
None. I was just trying to.
You
kick
just get a solid boot, like, in the
Alright.
rear from her out of nowhere.
I wasn't trying to hurt you. That's from him, by the way.
Why?
Not meat. Look at these meats I got.
Oh wow, those are pretty cool meat. What are they? They look weird.
This one's monster meat. This one's yak.
Okay, what monster?
Drake. Wanna try it?
Isn't that a little weird for you?
What?
Drakes are kind of dragon-y.
Hey, that's the one that died, not me.
Alright.
Hey, this drake meat has a little kind of
You want some?
piece of paper that came with it.
I don't know, we could cook it, maybe.
It's dried.
Oh.
It's a jerky. How does it taste?
It's pretty good, yeah. It's, like, very sort of stringy, very muscled, like, animal, not a lot of fat on it when they were making it. So it takes some, like, ripping to get pieces of it off, but it's an interesting flavor that you're not used to.
I'm fine.
You're so here.
Alex,
I love it when they fight back.
you gotta try the drake meat. You only live once.
I got so much of it, and I'm very excited.
That's the motto.
Alright. So, this guy's a fucking idiot, right? I took a toy car and some paint and painted the toy car with the paint and sold it back to him for 3 copper.
Good job. Was 3 copper worth the effort?
Yeah.
High five!
Get a red high five.
Yeah.
Those paint smeared hands.
I do this on his.
Maybe that's why he was acting weird. I guess you could say I got caught red-handed.
You literally did. Holy fuck.
I'm gonna drown myself in my toilet.
Also, Primus is letting us know Google says yes to Komodo dragon cannibalism. So Google, for Komodo dragon cannibalism. We got it. We know you
Alright.
support Google. As you guys get a rest, the tavern is fairly warm. And
Lorelai
welcoming.
makes a beautiful fucking temple that everyone's like, no, I'd rather use the shoddy inn at this random town than the
the inn-
indestructible.
The inn has nicer beds than a bedroll. So less firm structure, nicer accommodations. Yes, room.
I do give some to Marco, so I got the meat.
Oh, okay. You like knock on his door.
After that Lorelai said.
Yeah.
And does the little nature god show up in the temple too?
No.
And Lorelai, I'm gonna cast sending. Hey, what you up to? Like literally, just like out of pride, like her legs are
I think we
swinging.
talked about you sending longer messages, so there was less of the spell wasting. But I am currently relaxing. And missing you.
Well, I might be able to convince Barian to like take us back to the city once we get where we're going. We could rendezvous.
I can make my way to the tower tomorrow night, but I'm comfortable for this evening.
How comfortable?
You have a 3-spell limit. I'm instating this now, before this gets out of hand.
So like starting now or?
50 Shades of D&D.
No reply.
Well, just yeah.
Uh,
We'll go gather Dre because he's the only one without somewhere to sleep.
and you guys end up in the temple. You knock on Zago's door and opens.
You're not already asleep, it's barely night.
He's in a towel and is like he's a little wet, like he had a bath. Just got like a towel around him, scarred up chest.
I just got the best jerky from the shop. She's like,
All right.
yeah! You should. She'll close the door.
Did you steal this one too?
No.
Wait, so you're bringing me something you bought with your money to let me try?
Yeah.
There's a first for everything.
Yeah. Now get changed. She'll close the door and wait.
In my own fucking room. So you hear clothes rustling, and then there's like the sound of the bed springs, and then nothing for a little while.
I open the door.
I
I
can't even make you wait for anything. No, I'm dressed. I was just making you wait.
Oh. That's not... I don't like waiting.
I know. That's why I was trying to make you wait. But I guess you're just gonna barge into my room.
Nothing new.
Give me some of this.
And she's...
Sits up.
Sits next to him, and there's a whole array of it.
Jesus.
This is Drake. This is Yak. This is...
You're just going through naming the stuff you can
Yeah.
still remember this
Yeah.
way. Right. I need a good...
Try all of it.
I just ate. I had a full hearty stew down there.
Or we could try it over the trip, journey, whatever,
Give me some
yeah.
of this fucking Drake meat.
That's my favorite.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah,
What?
that's good.
Yeah, yeah, isn't it great?
Tough as nails.
Oh, it's fine.
Your teeth sharper? Oh.
Basically,
See,
that guy
look.
from the Vine.
She'll eat it.
Just shred a chunk. Yeah, they're sharper.
It's
So,
great.
what's up with you? You seem different. Like,
What do you mean?
I don't know, you're definitely different, like, more experience now and sharper teeth, but something's way off about you.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I can't put my finger on it yet.
She is, like, there's her old view, and now she looks like a lizard, like, huh? Yeah, what's going on?
One of her eyes are starting to move independently.
I don't know, I can't figure it out. There's something...
I mean, I got a cool sword. And I saved a city, and I got a new god.
Yeah, it's just more than just the experience. I don't know. I'll tell you if I figure it out.
Yes, I'm aware about that.
Okay, do you want to see my cool sword?
Sure, why not? You use a sword now?
Oh, I don't use it.
Alright.
I just carry it around. So,
Yeah, it's got a scaled handle. Cool.
doesn't it have an eye on the other end?
Only when it opens.
Isn't it so... Don't touch it, though.
Now I want to touch it. He's gonna reach for it. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
No, absolutely not.
He rolled really good.
I did not. I only rolled a 14.
As he's gonna reach out and like grab it by the back of the blade, and an eye just opens and stares at him and like squints and he goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, don't... She's gonna slide!
As you would hear, "Don't let him touch me again."
Yeah, but it's, no touchy.
It's got a fucking eye, Yazel.
Yeah. It's the cool part.
Yeah, that's not, like, what the fuck?
It's cool.
It's looking at me.
Yeah, it has, like, a voice.
You got a problem, buddy?
It talks to me, too.
Toxic masculinity, man.
I am severely
That's
getting
concerning.
No, it's normal.
What does Sarah think of all this?
Oh. I told Sarah. No.
Megan, can I find a nose to boop? No.
No, I haven't told her yet.
Right.
I will, eventually.
So this isn't another one of those things I'm supposed to keep just between us so you don't embarrass yourself in front of her.
Yeah.
And I invariably tell her anyways and she pretends not to know for 2 years.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I missed you. We haven't done things in so long.
I'm busy. So have you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I was very, very busy. But I missed doing, like, missions with you.
Am I supposed to say I missed you following me around pestering me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I missed you following around pestering
Yeah! Do my job.
Alright, take your assorted meats and get out of here. This is my room. You're way too old to sleep in here.
Yeah, I paid for my... She'll pack it up, and pack it up, and It takes a lot of
You
it.
spend a little while like rolling up different meats and stuff.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Night squared. Let's go close the door.
Oh, she closes it on her way.
Oh, okay. You shut it.
Just has a
And she's
chef's-
gonna go have like a meal and go to bed.
Okay.
And a shower.
Okay, with that, all of you find your rest. Kana will ask to sleep in your room with you.
Yeah.
Can I stay with you?
Mhm.
Okay. As Barian, you're arriving the next morning?
Yeah, a couple hours before I had a good sleep.
Yeah, in your
I
own
was
bed.
in a comfortable down mattress.
Yeah, you had a very friendly companion with you as well.
Oh God.
Darling, just pleased to have you back and draped over you.
And it just from the room you just hear. Barian just all of a sudden just outside of the tavern. Oh, it's got a couple slices of cheese bread. It's got a little plate with a steak on it.
You just have one of your plates of like some food set out there.
I walk into the tavern.
Wearing like a nightcap, like a little nighty hat and pajamas.
Welcome.
Sit
Please.
down in the tavern. Hello,
Come in.
hello.
Good morning. You're up early.
Yes.
Traveler,
yes. It
are
was
you? I
quite a
don't
walk from
recognize
the
you.
tent.
Oh, you're one of the group we have outside.
Yeah, you don't mind if I eat my food in here?
No, you're welcome to it.
All right. He sits down with elven cheese bread.
An ale to go with it?
Pulls out a steak, sits down, puts a steak on the table, starts cutting it. Pulls out a second plate, then sets it down. It has like, some cubed cheddar and some cubed barbecue chicken for Roscoe.
Would you like an ale to go with it?
Do you have some wine?
Sure, a little early, but
All right, well, hey. you got some-
he'll get you a cup of wine and set it down in front of you.
I'm sitting there when people come down.
So you guys come down to him with a full breakfast, plates from his tower, like set in front of him that he's like cut into. Not the plates, but the food on it. Roscoe pecking at one of the plates beside him.
Good morning.
The steak looks good.
Good morning. It's delicious.
Can I have a piece?
Yep. Flicks it at her.
What does it
I
taste
catch.
like?
Can I see it?
It's just very well seasoned cooked steak.
What are the seasons?
Nice.
It's got garlic powder, onion powder. a
Don't
little-
start him, Megan!
it's got a good sear, like a.
You will lose your guest audience
I'm gonna say
privileges.
so it's like a thick kosher salt,
Yeah.
and ground
Man, if I
black
didn't pay
pepper.
so much for this box, I would huck it at you.
You taste something else, and you realize later that it was a little bit of cayenne.
Ooh, yum.
For all
You know,
time.
Dan, you haven't done it in such a long time. This is your treat.
That's good, thank you. I appreciate it.
I
Good
know.
morning.
I didn't mind that nearly as much because it doesn't happen every episode.
Good morning,
Down, we're all
Lorelai.
starting to miss
Let it
it.
start. This is how
Barry,
it goes.
yeah, Lorelai comes over to Barry and
will happen every episode.
save your spell slots. We need to go to the tower tonight.
Oh,
Or
I haven't been there in a long time. I think it'd be good to be back.
Barry.
Oh, Primus says, phone's about to die. Catch y'all later. Don't forget to stab someone. Okay, good night, Primus.
Stab myself.
Lovely to see you.
Spine rips.
In
Or
the
charge
eye.
your
Oh,
phone.
Lorelai, I was able to make this at camp. Here, I got you a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting
It'll be
pattern
just
on the
enough
plates.
to shut your mouth.
Kind of familiar looking.
Yep, just enough
Yeah.
to shut your mouth,
Yeah,
isn't
he
it?
smacks
Yep,
you on
yep.
the side
Oh,
of the
I guess
head.
she
You
doesn't
didn't
want any.
tell me you were
She just
going?
wanted. Do you want some or not?
I'll take her, huh?
Why wouldn't you tell me?
It's just like,
I needed to go for a walk.
good morning, all.
Morning.
Hello.
I'm getting a
Hi.
hearty breakfast.
Okay, yeah.
I give Lorelai
Well,
a
like-
slice.
Storm's outside.
Double that.
You don't want a slice?
Taking a walk.
Okay, well, there's a slice here if you want it. I'm going to throw it away. I'm full.
I'll have it. I'm right here.
Oh, I'll take that. And just like stabs it off the table with a knife.
Barian gives you one too.
Thank you.
Alright.
Isn't
Damn
nice?
it, you had more?
Good morning, Arvine.
Why was I
Good
waiting
morning,
for so long to
Ravina.
swipe the last piece?
Trouble in paradise.
Oh, this is normal.
I see.
Narrow my eyes at him.
Alright.
She notices it and ignores it.
Let's,
I think we can handle breakfast while they pack up the tents, but then we should be on our way.
sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, she's like, Already.
tucking in.
Yeah.
He's brought out some potatoes and stuff for you and is getting some more food ready for
She
you.
ordered like 2 people's worth.
Arvina sees the food coming out. Maybe don't double that. I'll take one portion. He's like, I kind of figured. He'll
What?
come out. She asked him. She was like, I'll get what she's having when you ordered, and didn't
Oh,
realize
got her
how
own
much you'd
portion.
ordered.
Yeah.
So she's like,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
less.
Yeah, let's use listen.
As he sees you, that's all for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is a light breakfast.
I see. Party.
Yeah.
Party indeed.
He will see her eat all of it.
He watches disbelievingly as you tuck away all this food. As you guys pretty quickly find yourselves on the road again, leaving this town behind.
On the road again.
As Zago will drop in beside Dre at some point.
Horseback-based combat, I think right now it's not even a thing.
Trey.
So,
So,
you're the sneaky one, right?
supposedly.
I just wanted to get the full report from you on what we found about this Arvina. Still want to look into her.
So, got a hold of that book. It had this symbol in it.
Alright?
This symbol is from a lich. Of, like, old magic. Boring stuff. Lich means,
You know
undead
what a
wizard.
lich is,
Yeah. So, I think this book belonged to some old, dead, very powerful wizard who might still be alive. And she's doing his bidding. And we need to kill her.
But nothing conclusive. We don't know what her plan is. We don't know if she's gonna betray us or...
No, I couldn't read what the book was written in.
Shitty.
But, I mean, I think the symbol tells us all we need to know.
I wish.
Alright.
Alright, well... I'll talk to you guys. We'll see what our next move is. I want to know more about her before we get to wherever we're going. Have your wizard friend talked at all? Does she seem like she's on the up and up with all her... What do you call them? Mini-me's? Alchemists? What do you... Apprentices, that's the word.
Mini nerds. I don't know.
Yeah, mini-me's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, you...
Man, they're so insufferable, aren't they? God, with their little, like, oh, I
you let them
can
get started.
make stuff happen, and then, they think they rule the world.
They're damn handy to have around, though. I could use a few more.
Yeah.
Talk to your, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys look close enough. Talk to your brother. See if she seems like she's on the up and up. I'll talk to the eyes. I'll see what the plan is. As he's gonna drop away from you and walk, kind of like unobtrusively for a bit.
Barian just hears in his head. What do you know about the wizard lady?
She seems normal and interested in finding Arcanum ruins.
Bullshit, what do you think about her?
I think she's very businesslike.
Dre is like talking to like the worst of the right, like not listening. Just, what do you think of this? This is like a measured opinion. Bullshit. Here's how it is. I guess that's kind of unfair to say the worst. The worst of either side, like just not listening.
She's very businesslike. I don't know, hard to make friends with, but she's not anything unexpected.
Yeah, she's stuck up and probably up to no good. I agree.
Did you
so,
hear
what do you think we should do about her?
Dre, did you hear anything I said?
Mm-hmm.
What did
I just
say?
told you.
What did I say?
That she's evil.
You changed just from what you said previously.
Nope. Look, it's semantics. We use different words
She's
to say
no
the
more
same thing.
less evil than any of you, me, or Lorelei.
Oh, you're calling all of us evil?
As evil as we can be.
Wow, okay, so we're all evil, which means we should kill her before she kills us.
I see that this conversation has one direction, and no matter what words come out of my mouth, we're headed swiftly in that direction.
You're insecure.
Don't know what for.
Don't know what for.
Can't use peanut butter sandwiches again.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Minor Image and make the smell of, like scones.
Okay.
coming from another cart.
I was wondering. Alright, guys.
Yeah.
So what's our next move? We're a little further ahead. She's got a weird book. I want to know more before this. Do we do something to feel her out? Get things a little more tense?
I'm not sure we could do anything. She's still technically a partner.
I want to see how things get when she gets tense. We need to put some pressure on her.
What do you suggest?
I'm pretty ham-fisted with my ideas. I could get one of the guys to try to steal something from her and see how it goes. Don't really feel like burning a guy, though.
Maybe there'll be some combat before we get in
You
there.
guys summoned up a castle. Can you make something that puts her on edge?
I'm not sure about this.
What do you think?
I don't like her. And that's good. But I don't think we should...
Trey's gonna, like, sidle up to them after failing to find scones.
We shouldn't push her before we need her. Because then what if she just leaves?
I could try and sleep with her.
You have a girlfriend.
I didn't mean to actually sleep with her.
Oh. You want to put pressure on her?
Yeah, don't say it like that, because I just said sleeping with her, and no,
Oh.
that sounds weird, but...
You mean like if...
Yeah,
Okay,
like...
I'm not gonna stop you. Go for it. Let's see how she is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is she
yeah.
fun? Who knows?
Alright.
That's not really the information I'm after here, but...
Alright, oh.
Can we trust this guy to come back with anything useful even if he finds
Yes.
it? Alright.
What do you take me for? Some self-interested, evil, like, narcissist who doesn't really understand social cues and sometimes struggles, like, with basic human socialization?
I feel like we're gonna run into a wall here in a moment with a big 4 on it, so I'm gonna move aside before we hit that. He's gonna exit the... He's gonna be like, three's a crowd for talking quietly, and he's gonna move away.
I believe in you.
Alright.
Because I'm gonna...
I've seduced every woman I've ever met. Just had to turn them all down.
You've never done anything to me. I'm gonna...
Just walk off
I'm gonna...
I know when a woman's lying.
I'm gonna slide back to Zaka and just, like, pretend we're talking about things.
Okay, yeah, you guys just chat for a bit as you're walking. Dre, what are you getting up to?
I guess I'm going up to her side of the fucking caravan.
Do you need the driver's seat as well?
Oh no, I just wanted to talk to you.
Babe.
Well, if you can walk and keep up, as she closes the book, and she's still been on the same page and looks over. What did you want to talk about?
I know it's a long journey. How you holding up?
Well, I do mostly sitting, a perk of my position.
Yeah, I mean, you worked pretty hard. You deserve it at this point.
It has taken quite a while to get where I am. Why the compliments?
No reason. I think everyone deserves to get boosted up every now and then. Keeps morale high.
I have plenty of people to boost my morale, as it were.
Have any of
I
them really
appreciate
satisfied
the-
you though?
Pardon?
I just shrug.
Make me a persuasion check.
Right, can't.
Natural 20.
You're not the first
You've been over
adventurer
Yep.
I've seen around, but maybe the most forward.
It's only.
How does that make you feel?
Does this usually work for you?
Did you roll the crit?
Pretty. Well, it depends on the person. You seem more like an upfront kind of person.
I don't know I've ever heard quite that read before. Well, if we're being upfront, what's your intentions here?
I don't know. It was a long journey. I'm bored.
Well, I could use a break from reading, but I don't take too long from my research, so I could stretch my legs, we can talk for a while, if you will then relinquish me back to my seat.
Sure.
She'll hop down and walk with you for a while.
Yeah.
And you're kind of in charge of keeping the conversation going here, but you're like kind of chatting with her, like kind of run out of lines at some point, but you guys find stuff to sort of like talk about.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dig for, you know, like what she's done, like if she has any like personal aspirations for this journey, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you will learn some stuff. Yes, I suppose at this point I can call myself the foremost expert. If I called myself second best in knowledge of the old Arcanum, nobody else would say they're first. I've done a few delves into their ruins, and I'm responsible for most of our knowledge on them. Although I'm not the one who got us started.
Oh.
But I've taken up their work since then, and try to keep us abreast of the old organization.
I mean, I've heard mixed reviews of magic back in the day.
Yes, that's no secret. Probably for good reason. I just wish I could find out what. Something happened to the old Arcanum, and it was, well, if the ruins are any testament to it, cataclysmic. But seems nobody had time to write it down.
Well, it's usually not people's instinct when they're being, you know, burnt alive by an angry god, you know.
Less burning, but a lot of falling.
Hmm.
There used to be a lot of flying cities, you know.
Oh.
Every Archmagus with his salt or with a reason to hide in the sky had his own. Nowadays there's one.
Yeah, well, you know, it's always really inspired me, the things that wizards are capable of. I've always really respected them.
Make me a deception.
Oh no!
The other side of the coin.
Still reliable talent.
Yeah, I do have reliable talent.
So it's 10 plus your...
Yeah, but I...
You're trying to get information, so...
Alright, that's 24.
What was it without reliable talent?
16.
Okay.
You have reliable talent. Fuck off.
She looks at you and like an eyebrow goes up, but that's all, and she goes, hard to say whether they were worthy of respect. I've been around some of the fallout from, or at least I think it is, but they were certainly powerful. A mixed group, I'm sure. That would be like the useful information you get. The rest is kind of chatting and talking.
Yeah.
And she is like very about her studies. As for personal aspirations, she is like very dedicated to uncovering the secrets of the old Arcanum. That is like her whole life's work at this point. But you don't get a lot more out of her that's not fairly superficial. And she's like even... Make me an insight check.
Ooh, 15.
Okay.
Reliable talent.
You get the sense
I
that
have to be...
even if she's friendly with you, she's more the type that you get used to the way she talks, and less the type that she seems to warm up to you. She probably always sounds like a little businesslike and pissed off, even if she likes you. So yeah, you talk for a while before eventually she says, well, it has been a nice stretch, but I have more useless reading to do.
Useless.
Well, hey, keep up the good work. I always really admire people who dedicate themselves to a totally worthwhile profession.
Just as long as we're being upfront as well.
Mm-hmm.
Please do not sneak into my tent this evening with some line about keeping my bed warm. If I want that sort of thing, I'll let you know.
Noted.
She makes her way up.
I saw your dog in the morning. I wouldn't want to mess with that.
I wish it wasn't as necessary as it is, but yes.
Where'd you get that thing?
Where did I get it? I think it was a gift.
Hmm.
Or a trade. I can't remember, but it's useful.
Yeah.
For a limited time. Anyways, useless reading. She'll climb back up onto the carriage and open up the book to the same page.
I stretch in a way that shows
page.
off my muscles.
As a fairly successful conversation, you're not in her bed. She doesn't look like the type to jump to that, but you've learned some information and seem to have won some favor. Dre's going for scary dog privileges.
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna run immediately to them in case she's like keeping an eye on me, but you know, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, I'll end up with the two of them again.
Zago's gonna three's a crowd and drop off a little bit so that it's you and Yazel.
Alright, whatever.
I'll just tell him whatever later.
Oh my god, he's such a nerd!
How much? How much of a nerd?
Okay,
Scale of 1 to 10.
okay, so we're having like a cute walk, right?
Yeah.
And all she fucking talks about is like, oh man, the old Arcanum was so mystical and grand, and I want to restore it to that former glory. Who knows the secrets those ancient wizards might have kept that I can uncover and help society.
She's really just in it for the magic.
That's what she told me. I'm a pretty good judge of people.
She's a fucking nerd.
Right?
Please timestamp this.
Well,
So yeah, I don't know. She hasn't.
Well, did she give you any useful stuff, or did you learn anything about her personality other than that she's a nerd?
Kind of seems always stuck up. Like,
Any weak points?
hmm?
Like, does she get defensive over things?
I mean, the other night, like she seems pretty paranoid about something. She still won't talk about.
She's hang on. Okay.
Right? Like, what'd you say? Shadow something?
Oh, shadow.
What did you say? The Shadow Council or something?
I was
Yeah.
around. I was around, so I want to see if I heard it.
Yeah. Well, you were like right outside her tent.
You
Yeah.
would have been close enough.
Okay. Okay. The Shadowfell Council or something.
Yeah. You're shadowy. Do you know any council? Are you on one?
Fey fiend or undead. Fuck. No.
No, it's Shadow. Also,
what-
she has a dog. I want that dog. You think she'd notice if I'm missing? She'd notice if I'm missing. She's a nerd, but
Would I know anything? Can I think? Use my brainer. My
Not
brainer
something
guy.
you've heard of.
Okay.
she said not to like wander into her tent and like try and get with her, which usually means she wants me to. But in this case,
Don't. What say?
it's just what they say, you know? They're like, oh no, don't follow me. Please leave me alone.
Please.
Like,
don't.
I'm not interested in you,
Stop.
right? These things that women say when they find
As a woman, I know that it means they don't want you to follow them unless
Mm.
they're winking at you
See,
and
we're
luring you to them
See?
as they do it.
yeah, we're on the same page.
This
I
is
get
so
exactly.
problematic.
I get exactly.
It's a good thing you have a girlfriend who likes you.
She
Trey's a
This is-
sexual assault waiting to happen. What the fuck?
she's like, please,
No, it's,
don't,
Yeah.
stop.
Thank you.
That
I did it.
Megan says disclaimer: Alex is for consent. Dre is iffy on it. Thank you.
No. If she says,
Separation.
don't go into my tent, that means you leave her alone.
Ah, yeah, leave her
Don't
alone.
play this one up too much. Dre
So
will
we
sound like a
we travel.
rapist.
we continue to travel. We move on.
So, yeah, I don't have like an into her tent, is what I'm saying.
That's
Ah.
you got some stuff.
But I sort of do. Like, I'm sure she'd let me.
Maybe we can get
But-
Lorelai talking to her. Lorelai's really.
I'm sure Lorelai's like read her mind already. Yeah, I'll see what.
You
she's
guys would know that Lorelai has already burnt that ship with them by
Huh?
being uber creepy.
I-
On day one, was told to please go away and leave and don't be around us.
Well, I mean, I don't think Dre would notice at all.
I also would not have noticed unless they said something.
Yeah, like Lorelai's probably actively reading everyone's mind right now.
Yeah, maybe she can talk to her or something.
All right, BRB. I'll just fall back in.
I
A while later, Lorelai comes to talk to Yaisel, or do you want to have this conversation with yourself?
No, I have read their minds. I'm trying to get better at that. Well, do it. We need to know what's going on. And he'll just keep falling back. How far am I from her? Like, is Lorelai... She's just in one of the carts.
We're walking along.
Or, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll be walking. And just... Casual detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts goes up. You start to hear the whispers of people around you at this point. Their thoughts going through.
Right.
The nervousness of the students gets much more pronounced once you can hear their thoughts. most of them, like even at this point, have just kind of played in the background of the conversation they had with Arvina near the start. And a couple of them have been her students for a while, and it's not the first like foray into old Arcanum stuff they've gone into, and a lot of students don't tend to come back. There's the understanding that they go into rooms first because she's most likely able to save them, not the other way around.
Yeah.
But that's not a great guarantee because a lot of times she can't save them. So they're aware that they're cannon fodder, and are in it for what they can get out of it. Like, she pays very well to be one of our students on this, and also her prime apprentices also come out of people who perform well on these trips.
Okay.
Knowledge.
And then her?
Nothing.
Definitely has a ring.
That's sus. I will go back to her cart. And Yaisel will hear in her head, I got nothing.
Fuck. So she gets.
Sorry.
As,
No, it's okay. It's okay.
God.
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad that she's good at hiding her everything.
Well, maybe you can get that ring off of her. I don't know. Dre.
No, I want to know things, but I don't want her to turn on us. So we can't push her.
Alright. And yeah, Lorelai will go back to her cart and just sort of antsily just like wait for the day to be done.
okay.
Go to
Is
the
anybody
tower.
doing anything else of import during today's travel?
I want to talk to her.
Okay.
Um,
We'll go up to Arvina. Hello.
Hey, babe.
So I know that we're like co-leaders on this, and so I thought maybe we should like connect and then like get on the same page instead of like going into a battle with two different ideas.
Well, I'm hoping to leave the battle to you and the Hired Muscle.
Yeah, but in case they attack you too, we don't want to be on two different cases if we want everyone to survive.
Very well.
She'll like, I'll drive.
She shoves off motions the other student to get off as you climb up. I'm going to defend myself and my students if a fight breaks out.
I'll defend my people.
Excellent. And then we have the muscle to deal with it.
Excellent.
I'm going to keep myself uninvolved from combat if I can. Most of my spells are specialized for exploration anyways.
If you can help, though, you'll help.
If I must, not if I can.
This is a team effort.
Well, if we're going to get to some runes, I need to not be tapped for that.
So you're kind of useless.
Sure.
So you're not a leader. All right.
I'm not a combatant, unless
Uh,
absolutely
If
necessary.
it's also not willing to help anyone else that isn't your own. That makes you not a leader.
I plan to be extraordinarily helpful when we get into the dungeon delving, if we get into the dungeon delving.
As long as you're useful.
As for before that, less useful. Not my strengths.
Not your strengths. What? What did she say?
It's not one of my strengths.
All right. I trust you.
Spent
Although I am.
days being like, we don't trust this thing.
Right,
Yeah.
do we travel now? Or is it still okay?
What's your goal? Going in.
Uncover more about the old Arcanum, see if this can lead to any more clues that lead to more knowledge. If we're lucky, a ruin.
Do you have any idea of what we're walking into, or no?
I don't even know if it's going to be anything of interest. If it is, no idea.
Well, you said you've done things like this before. What are we?
I have. The problem with Archmagus is each of them are unique, and therefore their structures are unique, their defenses are unique.
Is there any similarities?
Yes, powerful enchantments. The defenses tend to share some similarities. Barriers, traps. You start to get a knack for noticing things. They each had their own names. They prided themselves on their spheres of magic, moving beyond just the schools we have today into specializations. So it's dealing with the twists and turns of that that make the difference.
Alright. Do you have any other useful information?
What are you in it for?
My boss?
The, noble lady.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I will do anything for her.
Noted. Well, I'm afraid I don't have anything else useful to provide you with till we get there.
If you think of anything.
Of course.
Where's that person? She's like looking.
So you look and see a student who catches your eye, starts jogging up to take the spot. As you guys travel for the rest of the day, you guys end up making camp at the end of this day. You're near a small village, but when you guys get there, there's a couple of carts already, and the inn is totally full. As there's some merchants making their way along this, so you guys end up camping outside at this point.
Lorelai quickly finds Barry and hands him a rock.
Thank you.
Huh?
I appreciate that. What is the offering?
To the tower.
Oh, yes. Am I bringing anyone else?
Dre's coming.
Okay,
Dre wanders up.
I'll wait for anyone else that wants to come.
I'm kind of having fun here because there's like a campground and stuff, and it's like a new spot every place. And then there's all of the sentries who are very jumpy.
Sounds good, Kena.
You would hear in your head, do you want to go back to town for the night?
I can't really leave. I'm kind of leading a lot of the people here.
Alright, so me, Dre, and Lorelai.
Alright, say hi to Fred for me.
Might not see him.
Well, Dre does. I just give these to Typh. She's like hands you the blocks.
Aw.
Alright, first stop. Lachlan, and we are going to appear in the Isel's bedroom.
Wait, do you have a...
Are you using teleport?
Yep.
Do you have an object from your Heisel's bedroom?
Yep.
What do you have?
I've made objects for you. They're like, yes.
As you appear in her room?
No, I'm like, what do you have? Like she would
This is
feel
a
weird
decent
about you
question.
having a teleportation thing into her bedroom.
Well,
Like, you could have for
I
the
know
main
where your
wall.
house is, and I've been in your house a lot, and I've given you that mirrors there of something I'm familiar with.
Well,
Plus-
no, you have to have the thing.
Yeah, you'd have to have an object from her room.
Like, she would let you have something for her main hall, but not
What's
her
the role
bedroom.
then?
Why don't you say you guys appear in the hall? She
No,
has
I'm
given
in
you
the
some-
bedroom.
Well, it doesn't sound like she's super comfortable with that, but
Not.
I suggest the main hall.
Sure, why not?
As you guys appear in Yaisel's house.
The upstairs hall outside of the main bedroom.
Alright. Hall.
That's whatever.
There's one little, like, painting on the wall that's missing a corner.
She never noticed. She thought it was an artistic thing.
Alright.
Oh.
Who the fuck?
Hi.
Big Red, full naked, fists flaming.
We have a present for Tyke.
That's not enough. Need this.
Don't
Actually,
fucking sneak in here!
Oh boy.
What is this?
Whoa.
You just creep up my stairs?
I didn't go up.
Trying to breathe my door down?
I didn't go up the stairs at all.
How'd you get here?
We brought a present from Yaisel.
Oh, okay. What this?
Uh,
Let me put something up. Goes in the room and shuts the door. Comes back out with, like, pants on. Whoa, blocks! Thank you, I love these.
sure.
Oh, these are nice.
This seems fine.
Goes back
This
to the room and
seems like
sets them beside
Yaisel's
the bed.
intention. I don't know what they're into.
Comes back out. Okay, new rule. No teleporting in the hallway outside my door.
Okay.
How about right into your bedroom?
No, absolutely not.
How about right into your bed?
That's in my bedroom, dummy.
Okay, how about on top of you?
I'm going to barbecue you.
You can try.
Ugh.
Alright, I'll see you guys at the tower later.
You teleport outside, knock on door like normal people. I don't come out fists and dick swinging, okay?
Okay, so we knock on bedroom doors. Got it.
It's nothing I haven't seen before.
Congratulations. No more free show. Next time I charge.
Oh, how much?
Get out! All of you out! I'm done.
I put a gold onto the little side table. Click. Thanks.
And I've got a girlfriend for this. Get out.
Puts on a second gold. Click.
There is no one here I want to see.
Third gold. Click.
Hey, just a tip from a
No, least of all you. Out.
You should probably remember to call her your wife.
He's like, you know what? This is
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous. Scoops the gold back in, puts a platinum down, walks away.
It floats after Dre as he walks. As he leaves.
Good. Wife. As he goes into his room.
Yeah.
You guys hear the sounds of blocks moving inside. Well, they don't make the noise.
We go to.
Nice.
Well, if you guys got
Quick
things
sending.
to do, I'll see you at the tower.
I'm in town. Where are you?
I'm at the tower.
Walks a little faster.
Okay, you join Barry in walking.
And
towards
Dre, we're all going to you.
You guys show up, and everyone's facing the wrong way. As you guys come in the front door, they turn. Oh, I thought you were gonna come through the.
No, we paid a visit to Big Red.
Yeah.
Right, all right. I was told you were coming, so
We're home.
I made some food. Hey, welcome back.
Hey.
Good to
Oh,
see
wonderful.
you live in one piece. I got some food for you. You'll want to eat here or split up. I don't know. It's late.
It's kind of late.
Baron pulls out a small piece of paper, scribbles all over it in a weird, just looks like someone vomited on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Hand it to Roscoe. He flies up the stairs.
He goes flying up the stairs.
It's a no for Darling
Okay.
to come down and have dinner.
Look at Abyssal is just like insane people sketches.
And the cookery was black till the rain came through the shutters, and the lightning was bread.
Candy for the children! Candy for the children! Candy for the children!
As there are some slippered feet make their way down in a negligee, Darling comes down.
Barion's just like,
Dre's just...
Alright, get fucking dressed. Up you go. Barry, and translate for it or somebody.
I put robe on the note.
Well, she don't fucking listen.
I don't. You tell me that.
She comes over and just like brushes Wednesday's cheek, like very
Hey!
affectionately.
Hey, that's mine!
and
As like
sits
a
down.
little barrier comes between her cheek and her hand.
That's fine.
She just seems to ignore it and sits down at the table and smiles over at the rest of you.
Hello.
Wednesday will bring out some food for you guys to sit down and eat.
Oh my god. I've had nothing but jerky and fresh fruit for...
Ah, you're gonna eat good tonight?
I've had nothing but elven cheese
my
bread
plan.
and steak and wine and.
No! No! God, please! No!
Atomic Blonde said I feel like Dre would love Andrew Tate. That is the vibe he was giving off there
Yeah.
for a bit, yeah.
Whole session.
As you
Killing him
guys eat-
today! Done! He stabs himself in the neck with a steak knife. I'm done!
Are you guys doing anything in particular?
No, just eating and hanging out.
My various girlfriends.
Getting back to
Wednesday will take you upstairs after, and so tell me what's going on so far.
I had a great conversation with a lady.
Right.
I feel like we talk a lot about how terrible I am, and I, like, totally seduced her.
Are you seducing a lady?
Offer information.
Don't like it, but right.
Hey, she said, in that way that means, like, don't come to my tent and ask
It's
for
back. It's back.
don't ask for, to warm my bed.
Holy
So it
fuck.
didn't work.
No, well, I didn't want to sleep with her, I just wanted her to be comfy around me, and she told me all about how nerdy she is.
And then told you specifically not to come to her tent.
Yeah, she said, like, I'll come to you.
Are you supposed to be in your tent for her to come over then?
Do you want me to be?
No.
Alright, good.
I'm real confused. Start over and make sense this time.
Alright, so, the wizard lady who came here?
Sure, aye.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out, what's her deal.
Learned anything so far?
That she's a massive fucking nerd who
Given?
just
Given?
wants to know about old magic.
Alright, so not much.
Mm.
And then she told you don't try to fuck me.
Well, she said, like, I'll find you when I want that.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright. Don't fuck her, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Aye, we fucking better be.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't... It's bad enough you're gallivanting off every month. Don't come back with
every
a
month.
gaggle of women.
Look.
Where are you guys reading?
Up in their room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's of course not.
Right.
I wouldn't have given you that if I was like keeping my options open.
Alright. Well, it'd be nice to have you here for the night.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Right. She'll snuggle in next to you guys in the room. Is anybody else doing anything this evening?
I'm keeping watch and
Okay.
watching the people. What happens?
Make me a perception check.
Is there...
Steal our dog.
No, I've made it very clear we don't want her on edge before we go in. No, unless I can use my nose.
Oh, Megan did a Runa stretch. Am I not supposed to mention it?
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm so. Oh.
She's currently molesting my sister.
I just roll over her face.
So much stretch.
Wow, I'm comfortable.
Free kicking.
No, really?
Kick it up.
What did you get on your perception? Runa?
Not good.
Okay.
Unless I can use my nose.
Not for anything.
Faith beams are undead.
I still don't get it for that. Perception. Oh. Okay, that's a 12.
Okay. Fairly quiet evening. You're near enough a town that that things are fairly kind of regular. Like most of the big things have been scared off long ago around here. You guys still set out some watches, but it's a little laxer, so it's kind of good that you're up watching for a bit, anyways. But the whole night you kind of feel like you're being watched.
Again?
And you're like moving around. It doesn't seem to be coming from the camp. It just feels like something's like lurking and watching you, but you can never pinpoint it.
I'm gonna do a round. Look
Okay.
around.
Yeah, the feeling just seems to kind of like follow you.
Yeah, I'm like doing my best to go everywhere.
Okay. It, like, as you cross the camp, wanes for a bit, and then seems to come back. Like something's, like, following and watching you, but you don't hear any movement. You can't, like, put your finger on it.
Detect magic. I just open my eyes and look around.
As you open your eyes, you do detect magic around you, as there is a blot of magic that's just floating over the edge of the camp.
I'm gonna go tell the witch, the wizard.
Okay. You go over and you can see this big mastiff just watching
I
outside her tent.
don't know who. Can I get to? You can sniff me. It's important.
Growls a bit at you. My
I'm gonna
throat's
yell.
too sore to do a growl.
I'm gonna yell
Hey!
for her.
You yell for Arvina.
Yeah,
Okay. You hear her like.
it's important.
After a minute, the tent gets pulled aside.
There's some blob of magic watching us.
Oh. She gets out.
I'll point it out.
You point. And she. Give me a moment. And go into her tent and pull out a book. And you watch after you've like pointed it out to her. It starts to drift off and away.
What do you do?
Grabbing my spell book. Just wait.
Oh, it's like leaving.
She comes out with like a book kind of hastily pulled up and casts a spell and looks over. I'm guessing some sort of observation magic.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ugh. Great. Excellent. Wow.
Sadly, the Arcanum is not the only organization of wizards that is interested in these sorts of things. And there's more than a few nobles who have their own pet wizards that they send after things like this.
Yeah. Is there any way we could like track it or?
Likely whoever's cast it is somewhat nearby, but chances of finding them are slim.
I like those chances. I'm gonna ready up.
At least grab one of your companions.
Zago!
What?
We're going on a hunt. A wizard hunt.
That sounds awful.
They're watching us right now. So.
Oh, fuck this shit. He gets up.
Ready?
Alright. Yeah,
She's
I'm ready
gonna go
to
down for a piggyback. So
as he's like wrapping his fists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get on.
What the fuck?
I'm so much faster.
Absolutely not.
We can do this fast way or the slow way.
I'm not riding on your back in front of all my guys.
We can do it later, like when we're more in the dark.
I'm still not for this. Make me a persuasion check.
He's literally like a light year slower than me.
26!
So he's like, fucking get out of here. He like pushes you, and after you guys get on ice, he's fucking squirt. Jumps on.
I'm gonna go a-looking.
Make me a survival or investigation check.
Fate Fiend Undead.
Nope.
Survival?
Sure.
Or investigation?
Sure.
Survival is so much better.
Okay, so that one.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much better it is. Ugh. 19.
Okay.
If anybody's watching us right now, they have this thing where you can spend
Yeah.
5,000 points to give someone an advantage,
Yeah, you know,
and it costs channel points.
it's very
Does exist.
useful.
Runa could use it if anyone's watching.
Yeah. Oh, whoa?
Please don't go down that hole.
Well,
God!
some things are not worth compromising yourself for in such
She
a
already did it. She's
do.
not even trying to sell it. She just did it. Ah.
No, it's great. She just
I
anyone.
did not see that coming. That really took me out of left field. Holy fuck.
And the stream has just went cringy.
As you and Zago go sprinting around the forest here, going in the direction you saw the thing moving off in, there's nothing really of interest. There's a few spots that look like, I don't know, maybe an animal like let down here for a while, but there's not a lot to go off of.
It's still up. Because I can do it at will. So my detect magic is like, I'm
Okay.
blinking.
Okay, you catch sight of it eventually. After like running around for a bit, you find it again in the forest, moving off towards a little clearing. You guys run over and, what the fuck are you looking at? What?
It's a magic orb in the sky. And she looks back, her eyes are glowing.
What the fuck? As you guys run up, you get to this small clearing that looks untouched. There's nothing in it, but the thing is like stopped above it.
I know you're here! Come out!
As from behind a tree steps out a figure in a gray cloak that looks like it's made for the desert. Like it's
Yeah.
long, sort of thin, and falls down, and then he has a piece that kind of wraps around in this big puffy, like attached scarf. So he steps out.
Hey,
Good evening.
watching us.
For a while.
Why?
You are interesting people after interesting goals.
Insight.
Sure.
Insight check.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Maybe he finds this very
Low light,
boring.
hood up, very hard to see him or distinguish his facial expressions
Well,
or what he might mean.
I don't take so kindly to people not just coming up and asking. And instead using magic to watch at this distance? I think you're up to something a little more nefarious here.
Currently following. But perhaps we will be after the same prize in the end.
What's the prize?
Who knows? That's the exciting part.
You won't know if you don't tell me. And she's gonna crack her face.
You start cracking it up. He looks unperturbed by this.
What are you, some illusion? Like,
We don't need to find out.
tell me what you're after. This is a very important mission.
You're not the only one who's heard of Epilon.
I heard of epilogue.
Epilon
Epilon.
is the person to whom the mark on the
Oh.
lodestone is supposed to belong to.
I bet not. but it doesn't mean that watching us is a great idea. And I don't take kindly to it.
Take however you like.
It might lead to something not fun.
It will certainly be entertaining. I don't know about fun.
Well, I suggest you back off and find your own research. Because clearly you can't find it yourself if you're following someone else. Make
You are
your own
my
way.
research. You are my way. And I will not be obeying your commands. So sorry.
I feel like you see her just like... What does the dragon sword say?
It's just kind of like vibrating against you, but it's not saying any words at the moment.
Zago, what's your big idea?
Yeah, it's one guy, let's kick the shit out of him.
He's a wizard.
There's two of us.
Scoping him out.
Can't power word kills both.
Scoping him out. What is he?
Twin spell.
Looking at him, like he looks remarkably comfortable,
Doesn't look like a
but you also
sword,
haven't
does
shown
it?
any like ability yet. Hard to get a read on him. You're not like shivering in fear, but he's very confident.
How many magic items does he have?
Looking at him, there's a few spots that like glow under the cloak, at least 3.
Okay. You gonna be here in the morning?
Not here.
Where? Are you close to us?
Who knows? I'm not prone to giving all this information to one I am following.
I'll just find you again in the morning.
Good luck.
She's like gritting her teeth. Like it's become like a trying to be civil and think of it, and it's just become a, you know, like a,
Just a thin white line of teeth.
Zago. We should go get the wizard lady.
All right. As he turns and starts walking off and then stops, you gonna be all right on your own?
Yeah.
Okay. As he starts walking, and you hear and he falls back. What the fuck? Oh, I kicked this. Kicked the camera. What the?
Really?
Oh, and he gets up and his nose is just bleeding. He reaches out and hits something solid, but there's nothing in front of him.
Like,
You should watch where you're going.
you don't know how hard it is to keep this civil, sir.
You don't seem very civil.
Exactly. And look at the patience I'm holding. The only person that could talk to you, he's going to go get.
I don't wish to talk to anyone.
You're going to. That is what is going to happen.
He seems to be struggling.
Check. She's very mad. No, I fail it. She, goes big.
As you start to ripple and warp, as your arms start to grow, the claws elongate along with the canines and the teeth, as you take on your draconic form. And Zago's like, Jesus. Actually, he wouldn't say that. That's not a deity, but jeez.
Tornir.
Tornir.
What in the 7 hells fucking happened to you?
What?
As the sword eye is open and just glaring at this man across the clearing from you.
I'm gonna use my gloves.
Shadow cloaks around you and spreads.
And run at him.
Okay, as you go running up at him, shadow streaming behind him. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
If he can't see me.
She would have 3/4 or full cover, so she'd have a plus.
No plus.
5.
Dexterity saving throw.
You get a +5 to dexterity saves if you're in cover, aren't you?
Yeah, well, 1, shadow is concealment, so it wouldn't do anything. And 2, dexterity saving throw, no cover.
Oh, maybe it's down here. Even though you can't see me?
Correct.
Where the fuck did I put it? God, I got a new computer, so all of my favorites aren't my favorites.
Yep. Yeah, gotta rework everything. Dragon claws scraping.
Why do I have everything but the gloves I want? So Indigo Straight Conviction has changed again.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they like reworking the item?
I don't know. It's just this is the second link
Oh, it's moved.
again and again. And it is so annoying.
Take
So
a screenshot.
whoever made it, fix your shit.
Well, no, it's Griffin Saddlebag, and it gets posted to Reddit. So, like,
Fucking Reddit, fix your shit.
if you want it to be in the same place, you would have to become a Patreon to get access to
Okay,
the
I have
card.
it. I can roll that down.
Okay.
Violence.
But yeah, Griffin Saddlebag, great stuff. Patreon, check them out. Lots of fun magic items.
So dexterity.
Dex save. That is a 28.
Okay, you notice it in time. Your claws that are digging into the turf here scrape against something solid underneath, and you slow instinct turning you sideways as your shoulder crashes into nothing, and you hit something unseen between you and him in the middle of this clearing. As you bounce back, your scales absorbing most of the blow, as you're left just stalking in front of an invisible barrier between you and him.
Okay.
He's also going to be casting some spells.
Yeah, that was my turn,
You can
right? So-
shadow step.
Oh. Okay, so is it still my turn, or are we saying that it's changed?
This is kind of happening at the same time. You're like paused for a moment. He's casting some stuff on himself. You can shadow
Shadow
step
step.
if you want.
Right behind him, and I'm gonna grab him.
Okay, as you vanish, appear behind him. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a.
You have advantage because you shadow stepped,
Ooh.
And also because he can't see you.
and because he can't see you.
That is a 24.
Okay. 24, as you reach out and grab onto this cloak that's like around him, and you have a fistful of it now.
I was going for his neck. Like a grab on him, not his cloak.
Yeah, you cloak and neck.
Um.
His neck's kind of buried in the
Yeah,
volume.
yeah.
of it, but
I'm
you
going
managed
for
to find
something
it.
like
Yeah.
he can't rip off, you know.
Yeah, you grab on. You've got him grappled.
And I'm gonna cast silence.
It would be part of it. It would be an attack.
Yeah, then tell me when it's my turn again.
Okay. So you've got him grabbed on. You're getting ready for the silence. What is it again? Just have to look if this works in the darkness or if he has to use the other one. He has to be able
Oh,
to
I know when
see
it's the
for
beginning
that
of his turn, he takes damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
9 damage, 9 necrotic.
Okay,
And is he
9
concentrating?
necrotic damage.
Is he concentrating on a spell?
That's true. He's a concentrating on spell.
Is this concentration? Yes, it is.
He has to make a concentration.
He's safe. Okay. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck. I'm so bad at these.
I'm going to change the
18!
music. 18! Very good. That is a success. As his hands touch you, and you feel this like cold start to spread into you, but you manage to push it off and fight it as something tries to like invade and push into your vitality, but you manage to fight away from it.
Silence.
Not yet.
No, it's a soul strength.
As does it work, or do you have to be able to see them?
You cannot see me.
Gotta be able to see. Coming off from the side, a little ways away from you, is a blast of flame that comes in a column towards you. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Does he see me?
for both
Is
of
it
you.
a sight thing?
No, this is not. Somebody else has sent a.
Then you need to You get people to roll to see if they can find me in it, though.
It's like a cone.
It's a cone. It covers
You're
all
both
of
making
it?
a dexterity
Okay.
saving throw. Yeah.
I was like, if it's a line, we've rolled for that.
Yeah. No. This is you're
Con?
both making saves.
Dex.
Dex.
Rolling like, ooh. That is, 30.
Okay.
Evasion.
Yeah.
You are going to take half damage.
No.
Oh no, evasion. That is a success for you. He's going to take half damage. Okay.
How much do you take?
None of your business.
Con save.
Yeah. If he's concentrating.
Correct. Still safe.
Okay.
Okay, and that's fine how it is. Right, and then
Like, can we roll initiative if you're just gonna keep adding people?
I'm just letting you go first, and then
Oh.
going through people.
Okay. That works. I was like,
You want to
if
roll initiative and maybe not be first. I
No,
guess.
no, no. I mean, like, if you're just gonna keep adding people, and I was like, I don't want to be last.
No, you're first. You've
Yeah,
already.
I know, but I know that now. I didn't know that before.
Stun.
Um,
Stun.
I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. Hit.
Okay, go ahead and
With
roll
a
the-
sword. Obviously. 24.
24 will hit.
And I would have done this. Stop. Where is it?
You have your right too.
Yeah, that's what I said. I would have done. Ma! That is a 19 damage.
Okay, 19
Again.
damage.
Are you stunning?
Yeah.
Okay,
Con save.
con save.
2 con saves, 1 for stun and 1 for the spell.
Yeah. Okay, that is a 22.
Yeah. Again.
And that is a natural 20. So he's safe there.
Wasn't on me. It does not hit unless he's a low AC.
What did you get?
16.
That will not hit as
There
a
you go.
shimmering
I rolled
barrier.
advantage on all
points.
these.
Oh, I have advantage.
Mhm.
I didn't roll advantage at all.
So roll advantage on the second hit here.
Okay. That is a... Save me. 30.
That'll hit, yeah. Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
That is a... 15 damage.
Are you stunning?
Yeah.
So 2 con saves again.
Okay. That is a 21. And also safe.
Okay. It's third hit. Oh, fuck. 22.
Yes, actually, a barrier is going to pop up as you go for this next one, and your blade is stopped.
No,
Or your fist.
no, it would have been a
whatever it is.
21. Because it's my fist now.
Still
it's
in barrier. Yeah.
And one more.
Okay.
Last one.
Roll a hit.
One more.
Oh, yeah. No. And that's because the barrier's like,
+5. It's a shield spell.
yeah, for the rest of his turn.
Yes.
What'd you roll?
I rolled the same.
You have like a 30?
No, I rolled because I rolled a 10 again, so it was another 21.
You have your monk thing that you could burn if you wanted.
Oh, I do!
We don't know how high his AC is.
True, because you only get
Yeah,
up to
no,
a
I'll
plus
leave
3,
it.
so.
I'll leave it.
Okay.
Do I
All
get
right.
+1 from this to your unarmed?
No. That would have been fun too.
As you've got him held there, you've given him a couple blows. Go ahead and roll damage for your darkness that is surrounding him.
Please, 2 8s. No. But that is 14 damage.
Ooh.
I rolled 2 7s.
Jeez.
Concentration check.
Okay.
Jackson's kind of a beast.
He's just safe. He just made that concentration check. As he's going to vanish from your hands. So use some sort of transport magic to disappear.
Counterspell.
As
Looking around, do I see that he teleported somewhere in vision?
he's not within your sight.
Also,
as he
there's
vanishes.
silence, so if he had to use anything verbal, he couldn't have.
You have not cast silence. You
I-
grabbed him first turn,
Oh.
and then you attacked second turn.
Because I was planning on that.
You seem to have forgotten.
That was
Uh,
such a waste of a turn. 'Cause I was planning on that. I guess I forgot.
Uh,
That was such a waste of a turn. 'Cause I was planning on that. I guess I forgot.
Uh,
That was such a waste of a turn. He's a
I mean,
wizard. I would have cast silence.
You did like 40 damage to him.
Yeah, but now he's gone.
Where is what I'm looking for?
I need to write that shit down. I need to look back.
Okay, you are going to hear somebody cast a spell from another side. Does your darkness count as a spell? Can it be dispelled by magic?
Cannot. We've gone through it already.
Yep. Not a spell.
Barian's tried and it didn't work because it's a legendary item. So you cannot change it now.
Yeah, not a spell. Okay.
But they don't know that.
Yeah, they just tried to dispel it, so... You hear a dispel magic. This is not the only person around you, so it's still not quite your turn yet. As from the side that the flame came last time, is going to be some more mutters, as I believe it's a con save.
If he sees me.
You cast this spell all the time with Celts. What's it called again? Area of Had a Bad Time.
Oh, the light
Sickening
one.
Radiance.
Sickening Radiance. The fun one.
It is a con save.
Does it get rid of my darkness?
It does not get rid of your darkness. There is a dim greenish light that spreads around here, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
This means I can get out next turn.
Is the wall still up?
It is still up.
Yeah, so it blocks the sicken. The radiance does not penetrate the wall.
It's true.
That's one thing about Wall of Force that you
It's true. So in that case, you don't need to make a con
No,
save.
no, she's
Zargo
out of
needs
it.
to make a
no
con save.
she's out of it.
Yeah.
But Zargo or whatever the fuck Argo is okay.
No,
Zargo.
they're casting it in the Wall of Force.
They can't do that. It doesn't work like that.
You might be right.
That's one thing about it. It'd be super broken if you have to time it.
You have to cast it first after.
Or if, yeah.
You have to do Sickening Radiance then Wall of Force. Or else it would be busted.
Or somehow get people into the wall of force afterwards.
Which I guess technically you could vortex warp them.
Scatter.
I don't see anything stopping them from casting this inside of it.
It
It doesn't work like that. It blocks magic. If you read Wall of Force, it blocks magic.
This Wall of Force brings in the invisible choose while appears in any rotation. Forming invisible domes, when each panel is contiguous, push through it. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. A disintegrate spell destroys the wall instantly. However, the wall also extends in the ethereal plane, prompting ethereal travel through the wall.
Okay. I don't think you should allow this. This becomes busted if you allow this.
Isn't that technically what you've been trying to do?
No, I specifically not. Don't allow this, Isaac.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if they can cast Wall of Force and then Sickening Radiance, I'll 6-turn kill your people all the time.
It'll probably be
With
more
no way of getting around it.
con save.
For what? I thought we said.
Sickening
You're
Radiance
getting
on you
affected by
instead
it
of Zargo.
instead of him.
I'm defending the game. I'm not defending my ability. I'm just saying it would be broken.
No, I don't succeed.
Okay. You take a point of exhaustion
Yeah.
along with
What did you...
some damage.
Isn't there a monk thing where you can redo your save or something?
No,
Where you
it's
can
fighter.
add stuff?
Fighter.
Wait. I could monk ability though. I can use 3 points and get 6 on top of that.
Yeah, you
Is
could.
it a saving throw as well?
What does it say?
It's just an attack, right?
Maybe it might just be attack. Monks, and I haven't done any monk shit for so long because we never get into battles.
Because we were on break and you guys talk your way through everything.
Yeah, it's on the attack. It's fine.
Okay.
That is 24 necrotic damage to you.
Key.
Okay, and you have the point of exhaustion as... That brings it back to your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna shadow step out. I have darkness around me, and it's a night, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna shadow step all the way out of Sickening Radiance.
Okay, you shadow step...
I'm my worst nightmare as
like
Celts.
15, 20 feet away
I have
to be
6.
outside of the greenish glow.
I'm going towards the
No,
fire.
it's 60 feet.
Was it a 30-foot
It's
radius?
a 60-foot radius. It's massive, so they might even be in it.
Oh, it's a 30-foot radius, so it's 60-foot diameter. I'm looking at it on my screen.
Okay.
I'm gonna teleport 60 feet towards where it came from, like the
Okay.
fire.
Okay.
You have Diamond Soul, right?
Not yet.
Okay, as you vanish and reappear in the forest here, make me a perception check to see if you can spot the source of it.
No.
Okay, looking around at the darkness that surrounds
Unless
you.
15 finds someone.
15, you can hear someone nearby, but you can't see them. You're in the correct area, and you're looking around. They've got some sort of, like, either concealment or magic that seems to be keeping them hidden, because there's not much that should escape you around here.
You would know that the one person shot fire at you, so you know where that came from.
Yeah.
That's this same direction that you've gone.
Yeah, he's just moved since, I guess.
Either that or hiding themselves somehow.
What action is detect magic?
It's an action.
Okay, I'm gonna action.
As your eyes come up, and you can see one of the trees nearby that's kind of like thicker and then thins out is glowing on one of the thicker portions along the bottom of it with magic.
And I am gonna run 60 feet.
It'll take you 15 to get to them.
Great.
Or are you running away from them?
No, towards them.
Okay.
And that's my turn, because I used my bonus action.
Alright.
Action.
Okay. Then you hear from the other side of you a voice, "Drop the wall, I'll get him." The tree that you've just run up to sees you now, eyes widen a little bit. I guess they would be encased in darkness at this point.
Yeah, they would.
No longer see.
They wouldn't be able to see anything.
Okay. They are going to
And they
vanish.
get damaged.
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
7 damage.
Are they concentrating on anything?
Damage. They are not concentrating. Oh, I guess they are currently on that spell. They're fine. As they're also going to vanish from sight.
Oh, fucking wizards.
Similar pop.
Is it Dimension Door? Like, she would know that spell.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Dimension Door.
You have to see where. No, you don't.
Well, for Dimension Door.
And then you would hear some noise and the sound of Zago being like, "What the fuck is going?" Let's make a saving throw. And then he goes silent.
He also gets dimension doored away.
You have no
Fucking
idea.
bitch.
He just goes
I
quiet.
have an idea. They're all dimension dooring everywhere.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna head back the way that he was coming, I guess.
Okay, run back towards Zago.
Yeah, wherever I
Okay.
go.
You run over. You see Zago there, half like pushing himself up from the ground, frozen. Not with ice, just unmoving.
He's been held personed.
Looks like it.
Okay, I'm gonna scoop him up.
You run,
Can't do anything about the...
grab Zago.
And, I'm gonna yell out, "Face me next time, you cowards!"
Okay.
And I'm gonna run. I don't know how long it took to get to him, though.
You're not incredibly far from camp in a straight line, but you are. What's your movement?
I could have shadow stepped to him, and then I have 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah, if you shadow step back and then you're running 60 feet.
I dropped it. No, I wouldn't have made it attack him. Yeah.
Is that how it works? I don't remember how.
Yeah,
it works.
we've done it before, where
Right.
Yeah.
I
have enough control over it.
Yeah, I remember that conversation. Okay, so you grab him, darkness surrounding you as you guys are running back towards this. And to your face me next time, there's just a like dry chuckle that hangs in the air behind you.
So I get back.
Okay.
Fucking pissed.
You angry,
And
in
tired.
dragon form, still holding Zago. The darkness like drops up around you, and he eventually. Oh! Fucking caught my jaw in a weird spot. You're a fucking Hulk.
Fucking wizards.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, so there was more than one of them.
They just kept disappearing.
Great.
I could have killed all 3 of them.
Why didn't you?
They kept disappearing.
So it sounds like you couldn't kill all 3 of them.
I don't let them go. And
Stop fucking squeezing my arm!
what was that?
That was a fuck off! As he's gonna go to hit you in the chest. To try to push off you. That's a 19.
It's
Okay.
just barely.
Yep, AC doesn't matter.
He's gonna
AC doesn't
hit
fucking
2
matter
push
in
off,
this game.
and make me a con save.
Why? Why?
Stunning strike.
Oh yeah, there was a monk too. No, I'm stunned.
Okay, as he pushes off you, and you find yourself like
13.
momentarily held in place.
I doubt that he's a low enough monk where that counts.
What did you get?
13.
Yeah, no. He rolls out of your arms with that and gets himself dusted off, and you start to be able to move again.
She'll turn around and walk away. Not to camp either.
Okay. Don't go in the forest. There's fucking wizards out there.
Good.
Get back here. As he comes stomping after you.
Couldn't kill them.
No, I'm not letting you be an idiot. He's gonna grab your cloak and try to pull you back to camp.
It's a fucking tall ass. Where is he grown up or not? She's like,
What he can reach,
Yeah.
pulling.
I couldn't. She looks animalistic. I couldn't get them.
Yeah, I fucking noticed. Stop being dumb.
Dumb.
You're walking out in the forest with 3 wizards that you can't catch.
Yeah, but I can do as much as I can until they're dead.
Okay, that sounds like you did, so come on. Listen, I'm all for giving him a shit kicking, but your friend's up and disappeared, and it's me and you. And I got 15 people over here that I don't really need turned into soup.
Just growl. I can't growl. I'm not going to. And walk along and set herself up like just outside of camp, like where people can't see her, but she hasn't changed. She does not shift down
Just-
until an hour.
There's a
passes.
discomfort along your back this time when you change. And you feel something like poking, tightening your clothes around you, and if you reach back, there's 2 bony protrusions just starting to peek out of your back on either side.
Cool.
As we're gonna end the session there. Oh, are we? Meanwhile?
Well, yeah, that's
Sure,
better to wrap it up in the
yeah,
session.
go ahead.
Back at the tower, there's just like Sims bedsheet movements happening in Ari and Lorelai's room as it pans to the fireplace.
Okay.
We can educate in the back.
That's where we're going to end the episode for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. Dan's going to run through where you can find us and what's coming up in the near future. Then we're going to do a quick 1-minute ad and raid somebody. So Dan, you wanna tell them what?
Yeah, so coming up, so obviously every Wednesday we do the same thing here. We've been playing this campaign for over 2 years now. So that's Wednesdays from Mountain Standard Time 6 to 10. On Mondays, me and Alex do things. Sometimes we do like Unearthed Arcana reviews for D&D Next and what's coming up for Wizards of the Coast. We also do character builds. We also play games. Like right now we're playing a Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke. We looking forward to play like Dragon Age and other cool stuff, Slay the Spire. So if you guys want to come see some of that, come on Mondays from 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time. Also, me and Isaac and sometimes some of the other crew have a section we do called Adventure Talks, where we bring on another person from a different channel that does D&D or D&D adjacent things, player or DM. Right now we have a friend coming, his name's Simero from another channel, and he's going to come on November 4th?
It's looking like November 4th.
November
so
4th,
check out
a
his
Friday.
channel. Get excited.
That'll be for an hour. Check out his channel. It's going to be good. We're just going to talk D&D and talk about stuff and what's going on in the world of that. And obviously the last thing is check out our link tree if you like our Twitch. Join our Twitch. Also join our Discord. That's where we talk about cool stuff. We're trying to grow that and get that going a little more. And thanks for coming. Thanks for being a part of what we do here.
Okay, stick around for the raid, and that's us signing off, folks.
Bye.
Bye.